stream.
Hello. Hang on 1 sec. Oh, yes. Go ahead and start the stream.
Hello, Teenage America.
Hello.
Just say hello.
Hello.
Just say hello.
Hello. All right. That's full volume, man.
Full volume is what you got?
Yes.
You need some more over there?
Yeah, I'm going to need some more. Check. Come up. Yeah, no, you had it. You were on it the first time. Yeah. There you go. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. All right. Keep it there for a second. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Nice.
How's things over there in the cheetah room?
Hello. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Yes.
Where the cheetahs
check.
are.
1 2.
Where the
1,
ladies.
2.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. We got a different sound though. Did you put something on it?
No, we're on this. We're all going through this right now.
And I'm just now noticing that we sound different. And we've used this thing like 5 times, haven't we?
Yeah. It's warmer.
It's warmer.
Yeah.
It's more boxy right now.
Do you feel boxy?
Do you not
Maybe
hear
your
that?
headphones.
You don't hear it? Does it sound boxy to you?
It sounds warm to me. With
Sounds
these headphones.
warm,
You
but
can get you a set of
boxy.
these.
Yeah, I definitely need to.
These are 99.
How much money's in our account?
Like a little bit.
Enough to get some of these?
A few, yeah, a couple. Sounds normal to us. What up, Doug? What up? How you doing, buddy? Let me heart this. And let me
like
and
something.
subscribe this. We are live from the Terror Dome.
Terror Dome podcast. Why don't we do that?
Live from the Terror Dome.
Massacre Dome.
The Massacre Dome. Look at all these stats. We got guns.
Yes, guns are back.
But we got Patrick. We got weed.
Yes. How? What?
No, we don't
They
have
don't.
weed.
Wait, what happened?
We don't have weed. I kid. We don't have weed.
Not yet.
We got sex.
What? That's on the bill, or
I don't
the
think
that's
so.
on the ballot?
No, I don't think it is. All right, so everything sounds good. We got this.
You know, I think we would make a good political show because I think people would enjoy listening to us.
A bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah, do the show. I bet you we'd get just as good as ratings as some of the networks. Like
I will eat your
news
ass.
networks. Everybody,
We get
remember
as
when
much as
Beavis
he
and
did.
Butthead did the halftime show?
Yeah.
That it'd be like that, like
Yeah.
a little
They should just
sideshow.
let
People
us
got sick
do it.
of it. If they got sick of listening to the horse shit, they could just listen to us fuck around.
Fuck you.
That's true.
All right, you ready to start this thing up? You ready to spend the night in the
Massacre
election
Dome?
room?
The Massacre Dome.
Did you go buy ammo?
No, I've got. I mean, not enough.
You know. Well, I mean, what are you fending off?
Well,
If all hell breaks loose, there's not going to be that many people to shoot.
hey, I will let you know though. I decided not to take my AR and put it in my.
Oh, you're
trunk
not
of my
carrying
car.
it? Oh,
No,
great. Now
it's
you're a
not in my
target
car.
tonight. Now you're a target. You just said that on.
Damn it! Well, I'm done.
All right, you ready?
This will be our last show ever.
Is this it?
Fuck you.
Wait, that wasn't it.
He doesn't
Where's
have his
that?
AR.
Where is it?
The
Hold
time is now.
on. I was on the wrong page. Pow!
Sir, we have a situation. Stubbs does not have his AR with him.
Girls, long legs and burgundy
It's
lips.
time.
Girls.
Let's get him.
Where is it? I don't have the gun on
And
here.
then all of a sudden, you pick me up. Like, get in.
That's called a cuckold, right?
You pull up in the A-Team van, like, Stubbs, get in. Get in, let's go. And then it turns into Jason Bourne.
I've got scavenger.
Jason Jerry Jonestown Massacre show all over the world.
Crazy. All ridiculousness. All right, let's do this. Y'all ready? Y'all ready in the chat room? Y'all in with us for tonight? We're going to get down and funky and real sexy. This show is going to get sexy and a little bit funky. or something. Here we go. Let's do this.
Do people not know what I do on a Tuesday night?
You sound like me. Oh, who do you want to call first? Do you want to call the Azle Community
Ghostbusters.
Center or Skip Redstone? We didn't talk about that pre-show.
No, we didn't.
Which do you want to call first?
Oh, wait, which do you?
We're going to save the polling location for last.
We'll take a vote with the Massacreteers.
We'll see what the chat room wants to
What
do.
the Massacre Dome wants to do.
The Azle Community Center or
Or
our field
Redst-
reporter, Skip Redstone?
Skip Redstone. But what about the call to our field reporter in Austin? Is that happening or not?
That's happening.
Okay, cool.
That's going to be last.
That's the
I figure
secret
we say
surprise.
that's the secret surprise. That's when we call our
That's a
secret
surprise
polling
call.
location. Our favorite one. I think they've got at least 3 polls in there.
This going
Maybe
in your-
more.
This is going in your set, isn't it?
Yep.
This is your stand-up you're doing right now.
All right, we are rolling live. Here we go. Oh, so we have a brownout.
The polling station.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Brown out.
Did you see?
You hit the brown note.
Matt Stubbs, a man who wants to make Watauga better by fixing the potholes, by putting shit in a bag and putting it in the pothole to make Watauga safe
Oh, yeah.
for your children. Vote Matt Stubbs. This message paid for by the friends of Matt Stubbs.
You need to send that to me so I can send it to Chris and be like, hey, do I need to pay you for
This
this?
episode of the
Jay Jones Last
is brought to you
We've
by
used it so
Guys
much.
Note.
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm terrified. Listen to me, Republicans. Listen. You are the people in history they warned us about. They warned us about people like you.
I love this chick.
Pay attention.
I love
We're
you.
losing our democracy. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
I totally forgot about this, dude.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
She's perfect.
Wake up!
Oh, it is Tuesday, November 8th. Election Tuesday.
When we do get our cable show where we report the election, like,
Yeah.
we're the side band, kind of like we're
Uh-huh.
playing a side stage, kind of like the Beavis and Butthead at the Super Bowl. we just do that.
With that chick?
Yes, and that's our intro music though.
Oh, that's it?
How many
I heard
people would be
you.
like, man, I'm watching elections with these dudes for the rest of my life.
That chick, like, that's the greatest piece of audio ever.
Yeah,
Okay, that's got to be, just kept around forever.
it's true.
That can't go away. I don't
No,
even know where
it
that's at right
can't.
now. Because her losing her mind like that, the video of it and everything, and the
awesome.
first time I watched it when she's just screaming, wake
Yeah.
up, I was like, that's got to go over the Rage song. It's got to.
Yeah,
Got to chop it up and put it over it.
that's so
And it was funny
amazing.
when I pasted it all together with that.
How did I forget
It was
about
dead
that?
on. Like,
I don't know. I don't see how I forgot about that.
her wake ups are the exact same length
Yeah,
as Zach's.
really?
Like, if you look at the waveforms, like, maybe she was listening to that and was like, you know what? I'm going to
Yeah.
do a video on Twitter or TikTok or whatever
I like the little breakup in her voice at the end of her scream. Play a little bit again.
of, oh, shit.
Oh,
Really?
you already deleted?
No, 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 no.
That's how quick you get done with your
I'll-
shit. You're like, well, that was
I'm
cool.
done with
I'm
this.
out.
All right, let's see here. Hold on. She's going out of bounds.
I love the way her voice tails off perfectly.
Even dry. Like, here's it without the song.
Wake up!
It's awesome.
Wake
If I was in a metal band that needed a vocalist, I would seriously be reaching
Look at
out
her.
to her. I'd be
She's
like,
way
"Hey,
better than Chewbacca Mom.
Yeah,
Way
Chewbacca-
better.
Is Chewbacca Mom still around?
I don't know. What do you think
What
her
was her
Taylor
deal?
Swift factor is?
She was just going on TikTok.
She found a Chewbacca. Did I throw you off of that?
Yeah, Taylor Swift. She has 10 albums on the top 10, right? Something like that. Yeah,
Something like that.
dude. What happened to that lady? Is she still
Chewbacca
around?
Mom?
Yeah, is she still doing her TikTok page?
I don't know. She just went into like a what is it? A Kohl's and found that Chewbacca mask and thought it was the funniest thing ever. Then sat in her car and made a viral video about it, and then wound up on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing ever.
Well, we live in a weird time,
Yeah,
but she should get together with Wake Up, and they should get the that Republican crazy lady up in New Jersey that's always screaming and yelling about some kind of dumb shit. And then
I don't know who that one.
get 2 more, and then call your band the Karens.
Mm,
Genius.
genius.
It's a think tank in here.
Or the GameStop lady.
Yeah.
That was the Karen.
Well, Dustin,
Original Karen.
happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Matt. Happy Election Tuesday. Happy midterms. We're here. If you're watching us on YouTube, we have all the stats on the screen tonight so you can see what's going on.
You're not gonna miss a beat.
Earlier, before we started the show, we had weed, but now we have guns.
We're back to guns.
We're back to guns. Abbott is winning, so we have guns. But if Beto jumps ahead, we'll have weed. But you brought up an interesting thing as we were chit-chatting before the show about life's many mysteries. About even if Beto O'Rourke wins,
Mhm.
we're going to have a red house, state house.
Right. So it's almost like he's going to be kind of a lame duck because
Yeah.
nothing that he's said he's going to try to do will get past.
Nothing will get past. And I didn't even
the
think
Texas
factor
Congress.
that in. So if we had the possibility of weed being legalized in this state, it wouldn't pass the House.
No,
There's no way.
I don't think it would. There's only been a few Republican representatives that have come out in Texas,
Uh-huh.
like Texas representatives for Texas Congress, that have come out saying that they're pro legalizing it. There's only been a couple.
Hmm.
The rest have been Democrats.
The rest of them want to keep it under the.
I think
Sheets.
why Democrats want him to win so bad is because of the message, like the symbolism. I mean, we haven't had a governor, a Democrat governor since, was it Ann Richards, right?
Yeah, she was the last one.
So I think it would be more of a statement about winds of change in Texas. But right now you said we are guns, right?
We're guns.
All right, guns are good.
Greg Abbott's ahead.
All right, cool.
So we are guns.
He is
We are no
rolling
weed.
full steam ahead.
Is this what we're gonna do all night? Because this is what we did at work all day. And that was one of them.
Do sometimes you
We
find
are
yourself having the same conversations in here during our show as you did at work?
Yeah, they're a little more radical at work.
Oh,
Yeah, they're.
have you called the 800 number?
Man,
to
if you see something, say something.
Yeah,
These guys,
there's something not right.
they're racist.
I got this recording.
These guys are right. Yeah. No, it's fun to be a fly on the wall and just listen to radical
Yeah.
ideas and, you know,
It's more fun to listen these days than to talk. I like listening to crazy people all the time. Like,
what's fun and very interesting,
what's that?
and we've talked about this before on the show,
Wearing
is-
women's underwear during the workday?
which I'm doing right now. Got a nice little floss going up my butt crack right now.
I didn't change either. I got mine on.
No, we're selling these to make money for the show, so we buy headphones, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna fart in one of the boxes.
The minorities I work with and how much they hate Democrats.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
funny. It just cracks me up because the media builds this landscape, this whole other picture
yeah.
of how, we need to get the black vote and we need to get the Latino vote
Mhm.
and all this. And all I'm like, nah,
Yeah, we decide what we're gonna do.
we know what you're up to.
Yeah,
We're not playing
I
your
know.
game again.
I think they said
It's
that. I
awesome.
think they said that polls were
Cracks me up.
showing. I don't know how. I guess they're going to know after this tonight. But I heard that black males were had increased by something ridiculous in Texas, like 80% or something crazy like that. Like they've
like
they're
they just cloned them and
huh?
they just cloned them.
No, I don't know.
Are
what's
these out of
happening.
state?
I think it has to do just with social media and stuff and people watching videos. And if you do that, if you watch those videos and stuff, you'll see a lot of black Republicans that are like, it's noticeable, I would say.
Is it the
More
ADOS
than-
group that is
ADOS?
ADOS? Yeah,
Which the descendants of slaves? Is that what
American
it is?
Descendants of Slavery.
Yeah.
They've gone like hardcore Republican, right? Something like that.
Yeah, and a lot of the religious, I think, groups cause that too. With, if a community has a bunch of preachers that are like, hey, we have a bunch of differences with the other side, but some of our values are in common. You know what I mean? Especially on some key issues too.
Yeah.
So the thing,
But well, and then you have the Latino vote is super conservative because of Catholic upbringing.
except in the cities. In the cities, it's
They
pretty
don't-
much stayed the same. But out in the rural areas, they said that it's growing tremendously, like
Well,
in
and-
the valley.
Yeah,
So
but you still have a lot of them that are coming across the border that have, become American citizens and
Yeah.
are able to vote.
I
That
hope
are
that gets taken care of,
huge.
man. No matter what, like you and I have expressed our feelings. We're pretty much on the same view here in regards to the border and the wall and the it being wide open.
I was a big fan of
It's-
the wall when it came out.
Well, you and I have
David
always said,
Gilmour.
but we've always said that
Fucking
we want
hell.
it sucks, but something does have to be done because now I believe that there's like the people that want to take advantage of it are starting to do. Like they're picking up terrorists all the time down there. They're picking up the rainbow fentanyl, all that stuff, and it's like okay, we let's keep them coming to America, but let's also try to find a system where we can protect these people as they're coming here. Like figure something out.
Well, and if you've played the new Call of Duty 2 through the campaign,
Isn't
you
that crazy how
see
it ties in?
easy it is to climb over the wall, and even for the Mexican federales to
Do you
cross the wall.
do you
and
want to have a
come in and
talk
do
about Call of Duty right now?
operatives? Well, I was just kind of
You want to take a left turn from politics real quick and go into that because
how much everything in that game
is
fucking
real.
lines up to what's going
Yes.
on. It's weird, huh?
Yes.
It's kind of like Activision went, hey, let's throw this out here to kind of numb
Mhm.
all the America that plays this game.
Either
Let's
that or
just
they
numb them
hired-
and get them used to what's going to happen.
Yeah, either that or they hired the dudes from South Park.
And it is a complete parody on today's political climate. There's some ice ready behind.
It's just like, oh, do you need some?
No, I'm good.
Oh,
I got my glass over here. I'm drinking out of my skull glass tonight that Jennifer Smith gave us.
mm-hmm.
I'm having a little bit of whiskey just
Man,
because of the type of night
the
it is.
last time I've had a beer or drinking one of those, I think might have been when she was on the show.
Yeah.
When I start drinking again,
We'll
on,
we'll skull it up.
yeah, we'll have to skull it
We're gonna
up.
turn this into
We'll have to
skull and
Sydney
bones out
skull
here.
it up. So, well, that was my little left turn into games real quick. Anyway, we can continue. We can continue reporting now if you'd like, or should we call a field reporter? Or you want to hold off on that and talk a few more shooting the shits a little bit?
Let's shoot the shit a little bit, and then we'll give a call. We've got a few field reporters lined up for us, spread out across the Metroplex and even down into our state capital.
And that's
we're
a
gonna make a
surprise.
call down there. We're gonna give a call down there, and we're gonna see.
We got the inside scoop on some
how
polling
things are
stations,
happening
some polling stations down there.
inside Austin. There's at least 3 in that building that I've seen. There could be more.
That's a heavy polling division.
A big. I mean, those polls are used a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
That's how you package for a podcast right there.
Speaking of which, right off the bat, we want to thank producer of this show number 498, Mr. Jeremy Perez.
He's outperforming everyone.
Anybody, nobody. What is this? This value for value model. No,
When's it gonna
we
kick
have a
in?
bunch of friends that watch us. No one supports us. See how it is. We'll
That's
see what
why-
happens when we disappear.
That's the thing. If Adam Curry ever comes in here, he's the one that invented this type of system,
Yeah.
right? Well, I'm going to say that to him. I'm going to say, dude, it doesn't work. We've done it for fucking for 3 months.
If we don't get a $500 donation on 5
Dalmatian?
donation
If we got 500 Dalmatians, we'd have to call the cops or something.
or make a jacket. Um,
Well, hello, PETA.
but if we don't get a $500 donation on show 500 in 2 weeks, we might as well just call it quits, right?
Yeah, and when we get to show 1,000,
Because we're $498 now. Next week will be $499. The week after we show 500, and that
Yeah.
will be it. I mean, that's a good landmark because no one seems to want to. They'll tune in and listen to us or watch us or download our show and all this crap.
Let me ask you a question.
Even the Brits talking to you. It's cheaper for you Brits to donate
We'll take
to
some
our
pounds.
show than it is for Americans to donate.
We'll
to the
take some
show.
pound
You
cake.
get a discount.
We'll take some pound cake. You
Unless
don't
the
have it-
pound's really down.
You don't have it lined up, do you?
No, I wish I did.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I could tell
wish
it.
I-
I could see it in your face when I said that. You're like, we should always. There should be one of those buttons. Dustin, I'm not joking. Some of those one of those buttons needs to be dedicated to that.
Da-na-na-na. I just got sent a picture for something.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Already?
I don't know what this is.
It's early in the show to be getting pictures, lewd pictures.
Someone is listening to us in a weird place right now.
Uh-oh.
They just sent us a picture, like it's being, like the what? Like the hotel they're staying in is like a Tesla wall where you just punch a bunch of stuff in. And they punched us up and are listening to us in their hotel. While they're making sweet love to their woman. That's a weird picture.
Let me see.
Wow.
I want to look at it. Can I look at it during the show? You want me to wait?
I'll show you after, unless
Alright,
you want to
yeah,
walk all
okay,
the way
cool.
over here.
No, that's cool.
But
So-
Jeremy's note on his donation, I want to read this real quick. It says that on November 8th, 1895, physicist Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen became the first person to observe X-rays, a significant scientific advancement that would ultimately benefit a variety of fields, mostly of all medicine, by making the invisible visible.
X-Ray Man.
X-Ray Man. See, if you donate the show, you send in little notes like this. We read them. You can
You
even tell us about your life.
You could
What's going on with you?
You could propose to your lady
Yeah,
if it's that time, and it needs to be done.
you could do it through here.
You could do it through us.
Speaking of proposals, should we talk about this weekend?
I'm stressed.
I am too.
Now I gotta buy a suit.
I bought a suit.
I don't even know where to begin.
You and I get to go
I think
to.
the last time I wore a suit was,
When's the last time you went to a wedding?
oh my gosh, probably Jesse's, right? Oh no, we went to Rebecca and Zach's. We went to that one.
Hmm.
That might be the last one for me.
We went to that one. That one turned into a mess. Jesse's turned into a mess. We're batting 1,000 on messes. That, and I'm not saying the wedding, the marriage turned into a mess. I'm saying that just everybody got sloppy and had fun and
Yeah, we did our job.
no airdropping. Turn your fucking airdrop off
Like now.
now, and don't let airdrop come on
I'm not
till after the
gonna
wedding.
I'm gonna be focused in on making the night the loveliest night ever. No. If he shows up, y'all are gonna have to say, hey. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
everything's gonna be good.
Yeah, everything will be good as long as he doesn't show up. If that guy shows up, then say, just come give me
Get
a
the hell
reminder.
out of here.
Just say, hey,
Hey,
Matt,
stay away from him.
Stubbs. Hey, here, boy.
No, this is gonna be fun. We haven't gone to a wedding in a while. You and I are gonna be at a wedding doing a podcast.
That's the rumor. We'll play some
Not
songs
really.
here and there.
You're gonna be an MC, and I'm so excited about
But
this.
we are putting this on our resume.
You're doing all voiceover work during the wedding. It's gonna be awesome.
No, our whole production.
Yeah,
Because you're part of the audio team now, too.
I'm the video team, sir. I'm running around with video equipment. And you know who my second shooter is?
Who?
Tim.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we'll have Tim there. Yeah, we'll be running around.
Well, then you can just help me with music. He's an adequate enough photographer.
We need 2 cameras at least.
I
I'm
just
gonna
got
have,
to
like,
find
5.
a way to
I may need you for the
hack
ceremony a
this
little bit.
list and put in Dillinger Escape Plan.
Uh,
That's all I'm trying to do.
you gonna play This Love? You take this
So, yeah, what's the report now?
We still got guns.
Guns.
In the Senate,
Right, guns.
it's 4140.
4140.
In the House,
That means
7342.
That means weed, right?
Senate's
Senate's.
no, this isn't
wait.
state. This is
Oh, this is
national.
So yeah, national. If Democrats took over everything tonight, then we'd be closer to federal legalization of
But the
marijuana
state still has to approve it.
than state. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It'd be we would be farther away as a state than the whole country.
I mean, just go an hour north and buy some.
Not yet. It's got to
Pretty
get
close.
passed. They got to revote.
Pretty close.
remember? They have to revote.
We missed out on some land grab opportunities up
There
there.
was a ton of land grabs. Now guess who has them?
China and Bill Gates. Both.
And the Duttons.
Wow. So I want to shoot the shit. I got a weird text message today.
Didn't mean to send that to you. Sorry.
No, it was a civil alert. It
I
came
didn't get
across
that.
my
I thought it
phone.
was an Amber Alert.
I got an Amber Alert too, but I got a civil alert that said that I-30 was shut down at Cooks Lane and avoid the area at all possible costs.
Yeah, I heard something. There was a fire.
I don't know what was
I think
going
there was
on.
a pretty bad accident.
Was it? But I was like, why the hell am I getting this civil alert? And I didn't know I was gonna get civil alerts.
Well, I
And
thought
I
we
just
did
watched a
because
movie
remember
called
Trump-
Greenland.
Remember Trump tested it?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't get it back then.
I forgot about that.
But I
forgot
stay
about
under
a
the
lot of things
radar.
with Trump. But yeah, I don't know what this was. Like, I was watching Greenland last night as I was editing some photos. You ever seen this movie? It's got what's his name in it? A big hulky, muscular dude.
Okay.
That narrows it down.
Is he veiny?
He's very, very veiny.
There's a lot of
Thick.
veins.
And he's got like this one big vein that runs down. What the fuck is this guy? Gerard Butler.
Mm.
And it's about a comet coming close to the Earth, and everybody misjudges it, and then pieces of it start falling on,
Mm-mm.
crashing the
No, I
Earth.
have not seen that.
But they send out a civil alert to
Is it
certain
good?
people, and he's one of them. Him and his family get this.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
that they're
I've seen
supposed
that.
to go to some
Yeah.
shelter. Yeah, then all hell breaks loose. I
Yeah.
just watched the first half of it, but then I watched that, and they're getting all these civil alerts, and then today I get one, and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on?" I panic,
Mhm.
jump out of my truck, and look to the sky. We just had a blood moon. It's election day.
Yeah. And what's going on with the sirens down in Fort Worth that I keep hearing? I heard today
lizard?
that it was a lizard.
A lizard got in the box and
Fucking the Geico
electrocuted
lizards
itself.
trolling people now.
Committed suicide and shorted everything out. Set off weird sirens. It's a weird day and age right now. There's weird shit going on, sir. Weird shit.
That is very true.
And then back to the elections today. Since that went off, did you read all the places where
They're having issues.
they're having
Yeah.
issues and the machines aren't working
Like, wasn't one of
because
them?
of a lizard?
It's got to be lizards. One was
Fucking
Maricopa
lizards.
County again in Arizona. Like, fuck.
They just don't want that chick to win.
Dude, you guys have had like 2 years now to work that shit out.
I had a coworker today. He goes, if we have a civil war, that's where the first bullet's being fired.
Is at Maricopa County?
Yeah, that's where it all begins.
Man, it's like, come on. And what is that, the mob or something? Like, who's doing that?
Then you have half. Now, Mom maybe New Jersey because half of New Jersey
True.
was down.
Well, I was joking. Like, but
And then Bell
New
County,
Jersey, we're not joking about. I just playing.
Bell County here in Texas
Mm-hmm.
had all sorts of issues. So if you're down there in the Temple area, in Belton, nope.
Yeah. How close do you think we are to just going back to paper ballots?
That's the way it should be, right?
Yeah. If you want to get it right.
Yeah. And then making your thumb
Thumbprints?
purple.
Yeah.
To show that you've already voted.
We made Iraq do it, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's how we set up their elections.
But they allowed women to drive now, so we got to talk about that. If you notice, there's an I voted sticker on my mic stand. That's not mine.
I didn't think it was.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I don't want you to go, Dawson, did you go vote? No, I'm upholding my stance that I don't like anybody still. Fuck them.
Hey, I'm right there with you this time.
I wish they get
Because I fucking am not going to do any more participation until I feel like the rest of the country starts using their fucking brain.
or we find someone we like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm done with voting for the the less evil.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then this is
That was the
political.
chair. I promise that was the chair.
hmm The mics picked that up very well. This is political, but the Astros won the World Series.
I saw.
I was
There was
at
some cool shit in that series.
I was at Lola's on Saturday when they won,
Yeah.
and there were some cheers and some.
What'd you think
Tears.
about the no hitter?
It was interesting that happened,
Yeah.
but it's a shared no hitter.
Still counts. They can't. You don't like that, huh?
It's a shared. Come on.
You don't like it.
I like baseball when men are men, and they pitch through the whole fucking
And
game.
they
and
need to put
no-hitter.
steroids back in it.
Exactly. Let them.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
I'm totally full on pro. Put steroids back in sports. Make America steroids again. I'm down.
Definitely. So,
Speaking of that,
well,
have you seen Killer Sally?
no, I haven't yet. Is that a game?
No, it's another Netflix series.
I'll have to watch that. I saw it come up. But the thing I wanted to get at that was political on that aspect was their parade.
Yeah.
Why was Ted Cruz in it? What the
Well, I
fuck
think
did he
isn't
do for the
from
Astros?
Houston?
So?
I mean, he's probably just a fan.
So?
I don't know, but
So Travis
someone
Scott.
chunked a fucking beer at him though.
And booed the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious. And his wife's just like,
Yeah.
I love you.
What he should have done is caught that beer and fucking chugged it.
There's a lot of people that are from Houston. Beyonce. All of TLC.
Were they not in the parade? I don't think TLC's from there, were they?
Were they not? I thought TLC was, and so was Destiny's Child. I thought they both were.
I know
Oh, wait, TLC from
Destiny's
Atlanta.
Child was.
And
And then wasn't the SWV, were they from down there?
are they?
I think so. But I don't think TLC was. For some reason, I think TLC was from Atlanta.
What about ZZ Top? It's close enough to Houston.
There you go.
Why weren't they in it?
Well, Billy and,
How about Scarface
yeah.
and Kenny Rogers' corpse? It's still plasticized. Well,
Yeah,
facelift,
the
yeah.
amount of preservatives that's in that corpse.
Chameleonaire, Barbara Mandrell.
I used to have the hots for Barbara Mandrell.
What?
She used to be hot, man.
I used to have the hots for Barbarella.
Yeah.
The beginning of
Yes.
that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, spank material.
Yeah. And
Paul
Elvira,
Wall?
Elvira,
Paul Wall
dude.
could have been in it.
Dude, that'd have been the perfect one.
Or Blue October.
What? I'm sorry?
Blue October. I don't wanna be a celebrity. There's a lot of people that like that band, and I don't get it. I need to sit down with someone that's a fan of Blue October and go,
In a
explain
complete
it to me.
agreement with you.
You know, it would have been the best though. Little Flip, dead,
Yeah.
or DRI,
Dead.
They're still alive, aren't they?
DRI, they're not from Houston, are they?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought they were from the Northeast, like
They moved
Washington
to-
punk scene.
They started in Houston.
That's why everybody.
They went to
That's
Austin?
why everybody in Texas knows about DRI, but other motherfuckers are like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tila Tequila. I'm just going through.
Is
this
she
list
from
here.
Texas?
She's from Houston's what it says. So's Fat Pat.
Damn.
Fitness-
Fat Pat is
Yeah. Phoenix, Texas.
Pat
is from
Green.
Down there. Who else?
Pat Green.
These are all way better than Ted fucking Cruz.
I don't think he was the master parade guy. I think he was just an exhibit.
He doesn't need. What did he do to the Astros season?
I don't know, man.
What did he pitch? What's his
I don't
ERA?
know. Were there ball players in the same vicinity as him? Like he was in the ball with the ball players?
I don't know if he was with the ball player on
I
his
think he
truck,
was
but he's
just-
still in the parade with the team.
I don't know. I wouldn't have done it if I was him.
I mean, when the Cowboys screamed through Dallas, was George Bush with them?
No. Nope.
And Richards?
Good point. Very good point.
See?
Yeah.
Fuck that dude. He just wants to be on something and he needs to.
Hey, Dustin, you did not tell a man of government to shut up.
No, I can't.
You like those
That's
guns?
The freedom.
Do you
Act.
like those guns?
Yeah.
Well, I'm the ones that's keeping them. In
Would you
your
like
hands.
to? Would you like to see one up close?
No.
Okay.
That doesn't sound nice. He always smells like. He always sounds like he's got to blow his nose.
Yeah, he does. Let's see here.
Is it time?
I also wanted to talk about something else and shoot the shit. This Friday at House of Blues is the Toadies, Dusu, and some type of Course of Empire Halls of the Machine thing is happening. And I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm interested to find out.
Are you going?
Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to. That sucks.
'Cause you
I
gotta
would
get
love
suit.
to see that. I gotta go suit,
You got to buy a suit.
and I have squid.
And then last thing, and then we got someone we need to check in with. I think it's the Azel Community Center we'll check in with.
Going to Azel first.
Is that this Sunday, while we're at the wedding, doing wedding things, having fun with wedding people.
Shiny, happy wedding people. Holding
Kevin
hands.
Smith is at the Texas Theater
Oh!
for Clerks 3. 9 Inch Nails is doing their final show of the year up with oh fuck, I just lost it because I didn't write these down. But the big thing I want to talk about is the Fort Worth Weekly is having their music awards showcase down in the District 90 area, which is where Lola's is
Yes.
and the Smokestack and all that crap is.
Mhm.
And there's some bands that'll be performing at both locations, like 88 Killa,
Mhm.
Arian Delight, Celestial L'Amour, Chasing Rent, Novocaine, the Royal Sons, our buddy Sage Mode Rex, and the Squeezebox Bandits. Now, you had an opinion on on one of these bands earlier that you wanted to talk about. You wanted to.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. What are you talking about, dude?
One of these bands you might have seen a few times at a venue right down the street in
I
Hearst.
don't know what you're talking about.
A
sir.
lot. Oh, okay. Well, hey, at least they're getting some recognition finally.
That was unwoke Stubbs.
That was angry on woke election day stubs.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Hold on. We've got a call here. Let me caller east of the Rockies. You're on the air.
Hello, this is Aladdin Sarsippus, Pseudo Magic Jackson the Third. I'm just kidding, fellas. This is Zazel from Azel.
Lizelle from Azel.
Lizelle from Azel. And you work at the Azel Community Center?
Shouldn't it be Lazel from Azel?
It's Zazel with a Z.
Zavelle, correct?
No.
Do I have a? How about we just call you L?
LZ.
What's up, LZ?
LZ. So you're calling from the Azel Community Center.
The AZ.
So is this a Jerry Jonestown massacre?
This is. And we
Man,
are.
I love you guys.
Oh, well, thank you.
We love you, LZ.
I'm trying to pull up.
Are you going to report on the
your county's
voting?
Hey, whatever happened to Seth?
He's dead.
Did he marry a turkey?
He married a Muslim from Turkey, but they're not really married.
You're 0 for 3.
It's a
man.
weird thing.
LZ.
Yeah.
What are you seeing out there? What's going on? I have a feeling you're just in a field in the middle of nowhere.
Does Will still hate Chinese people?
Probably so. They've taken over half of our industry, and I'm gonna believe that he probably does. That's why he's not on the show, because he can't be public about it anymore.
LZ, you've listened for a while, man.
Yeah.
LZ?
Hello? You haven't been to jail.
dear.
Oh.
Are you occupied? Why do I think this guy's having sex right now?
What are you doing out there?
Hey, is Susie there?
Suzu.
No, she's not. She is not here. Not tonight.
Oh.
Are you on the Wise County side of Azel or the Tarrant County side of Azel?
Do you need
Whatever happened to that one girl?
I wonder if he needs medical attention.
Can you hear us?
Do you need medical attention?
And what one girl?
What one girl?
That narrows it down.
I love you guys. Well,
don't hang up.
Why
are you calling?
You haven't given us the field report.
Did you vote?
No, we made that stance earlier. But
Out here, it's It's God's country.
with meth.
So it's all Republicans.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh.
LZ, I feel like you should come back.
Oh, are you talking about Jessie? That one girl that was on our show?
Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. That was a change of attitude. You didn't just ease your
Yeah.
pants down, did you?
A little.
LZ, do you have an ankle monitor on?
I do. I do have an ankle monitor on my foot.
You don't happen to live on 10 Mile Bridge, do you?
Under?
On it. On that
LZ, how
street.
long have you been awake?
I don't even know what time it is.
That's a lot of methamphetamines out there, right?
A lot of methamphetamines. Hey,
LZ heard that was what they were voting on.
they're
meth.
voting on. What they're voting on is these boys that like to be girls. You know these
I didn't
girls.
know that was on the ballot.
It's on the ballot. Beto's been coming across the
So
border with these girls.
is it boys that like girls
Well,
that
hey.
like girls that like boys?
What do you think the percentage of Beto voters that have walked out of that building or field you're in?
Is your polling location a field?
There's no Beto voters. There's
There's
no
n-
Beto voters.
Oh, there is none.
No.
So, well, Dustin, tell them how much Beto is winning by right now, or
Well,
Abbott.
we still got guns.
Guns
It's
still.
Abbott at 52.3.
Hooray for guns!
It's Beto at 46.6.
Oh, he's right behind him.
Yeah, that douchebag Dan Patrick is still up there, and so's that fucktard.
The ESPN announcer?
Kim Paxton.
The actor?
No, he died. That's Bill Paxton
Oh,
from Twister
yeah, he was running for office.
and Alien
Oh,
and Apollo 13.
yeah.
Man, Bill
Hey.
Paxton was great.
Oh, sorry, LZ.
he was from Fort
Yeah.
Worth.
LZ, sorry, man. What
Yeah.
are you seeing out
You
there?
remember?
The
You remember when you had the Methinks on your show?
Let's roll it to
2 weeks ago. Yeah, I remember that.
I like Ray. He's funny.
Ray is cool. LZ,
What about the other brother that died?
the good one?
The good brother.
The good one that died.
Hey, Stubbs.
Yes, LZ.
Hey, man. I look. I got to talk to you for a sec. Here's
Happy Tuesday, LZ.
Hey,
It's
man.
been
Hey,
good.
look. Listen.
We'll call you back.
Hey, man. Hey, Stubbs, dude. Stubbs. Hey, listen. I need a spleen. I know you got an extra spleen. I need spleen.
You
I'm
want
not doing so
mine,
good.
or do you want me to go kill someone and then rip their spleen out
look,
and hand
I
it to
just
you?
need a spleen. I need a spleen.
LZ,
badly.
I think you need to seek medical attention, and we will talk to you in a minute if you're still alive.
All right, LZ, that was fun. If you were to have a spleen from any of our guests in the past, whose spleen would you want? And we'll see if we can get it for you.
I think I would want Jesse's spleen.
Is that Jesse Fry or the Jesse Rain One or
Let's
Uh,
don't talk about cutting spleens anymore.
or Jesse, our old drummer?
Hey, do you have any of that rainbow belt and all?
We gotta go, man.
It'd be easier for you to get it out there than it would be around here.
I hear it's coming across the border.
It is.
It is. I think you should go investigate that too.
And then give us a call back and let us know
Yeah, we gotta
what's
go.
going on.
All right, let me know about that spleen. I need a spleen.
All
We'll-
right,
we'll
we'll
look.
We'll do some digging around. We'll start a GoFundMe.
We'll ask the chat room for it.
We'll ask the
right.
cartel.
Hey, has anybody got a spleen they can spare?
All
I
right,
love you guys.
love you too.
Later,
Have fun.
LZ.
Later.
Country.
Well, that didn't go as
He's
planned.
country. That was crazy.
Our field reporter seems to be under the substances of a few things. We'd like to just apologize.
Yeah.
We didn't expect that.
Go ahead and
Delete it.
It's not that bad. That
No.
was funny. He was
I guess he said everyone's voting Republican in Azle is what he said.
it seems like it. Everybody's voting Republican and
Yeah. Well, I hope he gets
that's
help.
I mean, that's the Azle way, right? Azle's kind of a weird place. Kind of backcountry.
I'm gonna
and
laugh when someone from Azle confronts us one of these days and says, "Dude,
We're gonna have a
I'm
bunch of
pretty
guys
sure
from
I've
Azle on here
partied
in a
with
couple
you.
weeks.
I've partied with you. I just partied with you last week."
A lot of Azle people are super nice, and I like Azle. I've actually been looking at land out in Azle.
you also talk about carpet burning.
$199, but $199 is nice now.
Oh, so are
Old
you about to
$199.
retract it? You're calling
Oh no,
you're
that's why
calling
the phone's no longer on the desk because of that.
Got it.
The red phone.
That's awesome.
We've taken it off the desk because we don't need to carpet bomb.
That makes me feel a lot better.
The freeway's done all the way into
Let's just hope the people
Springtown
of
now. It's
Azle
nice.
agree. Okay, let's just hope they agree that it's really nice.
I hope
to
they
hear you
agree it's
say
nice.
that.
Now, on our other line,
We're doing it right now.
on the JJTM3 line, is our field reporter, Mr. Skip Redstone, and I don't know where he's at. Where you at, Skip?
Oh, hey guys, yeah, this is your honorary field reporter, Skip Redstone. Well, that's a story all in itself. So I
Skip
was supposed to-
Fredstone.
No, I didn't say Fredstone, dumbass. No, I said Redstone.
Can you spell
Because
that,
that's my
sir?
color. That's my color, and I have two of them. Thank you.
Can you
Anyway,
can you spell that?
I know you have and
Redstone.
get at the source, dude. Come on. What
Now-
are you saying, Dustin?
I know you have an issue with spending a lot of time at Bucks, so I hope you're not at Bucks tonight. I hope you're actually out in the field doing the Lord's work and bringing us a good report.
Well, my original reporting location was going to be at the Richland Hills Community Center. However, they had to move the polling machines out of that location and along with the Volunteers for Safety because they had a group that made a call into the place with a bomb threat saying that the election is rigged and Trump should have been president or some shit like that. So
Whoa.
the only place that they
Hey.
Is this for real?
could, it's as real as anything else that comes out of my mouth, I guess. Anyway, so the only place that
Like
that
that penis?
the county could find to actually host as a separate as an alternate location was Rick's Cabaret. So their motto tonight to get people here are vote at the polls and vote for the ladies on the poll because tonight's also amateur night as well. So
Yeah.
you actually
I
wouldn't
know
believe the turnout.
Rick's Cabaret North Richland Hills is a happening spot.
It is. It just opened up.
Yeah.
It was kind of a silent opening.
It's right by the muffler shop.
Yeah, didn't it used to be a skating rink?
Many years ago, yes.
Close to, I can't believe they put a strip club that close to Haltom High, the old Haltom High.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great place to get new recruits, right?
Yeah. You could have golf tournaments and stuff.
Because that's
I guess
that's now the AEP for the district. So all the troubled kids go there, and they can just go over there and
burn off some steam, I guess. Yeah.
Or get
would be weird because that would be child abuse.
Get easy work.
Not if they're 18 or older.
I like. Hey, Skip.
Skip,
You know,
Skip, what else are you into sexually?
I thought we were going to talk about the polls.
We
Well,
are.
we are.
And I'm fixing to ask you.
Okay.
I know, Skip, you do some writing every once in a while for the Fort Worth Star Telegram. And I wanted to get your opinion on what they're using for this election on the top of their website. It says the balance of power. And it says the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House. Like, do you think that's a little crazy? Like, I mean, using that terminology, the balance of power, just makes it seem like we're on the verge of a civil war, right?
Well, they could have at least used a more conservative font instead of making it 300 type. 300 type. So just saying.
Interesting for sure.
Have you? I know you were born in a Yankee state, but you
Yes.
moved down here to a southern state.
Yes, that is true.
If arms are drawn, where do you go? What color jacket would you wear?
What color jacket?
I think.
Are you asking me about a bulletproof vest? Because I don't give a shit what
I
color
think he's
it is,
calling
as
you a
long as
red
it's
coat.
working.
Is all he's doing.
I think you're a red coat.
Yeah.
Oh,
we don't know
okay.
what
Well,
you
I
were
mean,
thinking.
I'm
well,
just
my
trying to
fur is
see where your
red,
lines.
so
See,
my fur is red, so if I wore a red coat, it would match it. So
What about
just
the
as a
under?
fashion
What
statement.
about the under fur?
what's in your pants?
Oh, you mean what color is it down there? The rest, same as the rest of my body.
No, I mean
So
what's
the curtains and the drapes, beef, the beans, and the franks.
no.
What?
I just wonder what was in your pockets right now.
Oh, my pockets? Nothing much. I mean, my keys, my wallet.
So Skip does exist below the waist.
Yeah,
He
I do.
does?
I got legs. I got legs now. So I really do have two redstones
This is like when Grover got legs and it screwed all of Sesame Street up mentally.
Yeah.
Like you were like, what the fuck? Grover has legs?
Grover had legs?
Yeah, he walked around
Oh,
once.
that's right.
And it was all
Yeah, it
lanky
was
and weird like an
It
alien.
didn't look like it was
It
normal.
was strange.
It did not look real at all.
Screwed my
That's
childhood
kind of
up.
some of the,
That's
but
why I
some of
did
that
LSD
stuff
at
back in
7.
the day, though, the effects and stuff that they used on some of those shows, I still enjoy. Like I'll sit there and watch. If I see Battlestar Galactica on or Buck Rogers or something, I'm in.
So you
And
mean
it's-
to tell me no one could see Snuffleupagus for all that long? He's a
Yeah.
giant brown elephant.
He seemed like the coolest dude on Sesame Street.
Stoner.
Like him,
100%.
yes. And you know, also that I like is the Grouch.
Oscar?
Well, sorry, Skip. We
Yeah.
forgot you were on the phone.
Yeah, Skip.
Yeah, I am.
Skip. Yeah.
Oscar is-
Are you really?
I was answering you. Oscar is what's
Yeah,
his
Oscar.
name, or is his name? Yeah, he's still
And then-
around. He's actually a pretty cool dude. I played the bit part I had on Sesame Street, which never aired. I got to play some poker with him backstage. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude, upstanding dude. All those guys are nothing like they are while on camera.
Are all the puppets
Almost-
related somehow?
No, I don't think so.
Hey,
Um,
I'm gonna start some beef real quick.
Wait, hold on. The
The mu-
puppet ancestry tree doesn't go to like two people, like humans go back to Adam and Eve.
Adam and Steve.
Yeah, so like the puppets don't all go back to, say, I don't know, Yoda.
They're like mono humans.
well, Yoda was over 800 years old, so that is a plausible fact. But I mean that is a plausible statement. But I'm not.
Yoda was an
expert on the
actor in
subject.
a movie that was a puppet.
Yes.
What?
What route are we taking with this, guys? Because I'm really
Hey.
fucking confused now.
Did you?
That didn't take much.
Is
Hey,
freaking Andor's over now, right?
No,
There's still one more episode.
I think one more or two.
Where are you at?
And caught up.
I don't think I'm caught up. I think I'm behind an episode now.
They're in the prison building things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the episode I need to see.
You didn't see the stroke?
I can't remember
What?
if I saw the stroke.
they
or
can't
not.
show that on Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah, they can. Have you noticed that Andor's weird?
Mhm.
Like, they actually showed sex
Yeah.
and a prostitute
Love making section.
and a strip club in the Star Wars universe.
which look cool.
I'm not going to lie. Look kind of neat.
Like
I
if it
wonder what
was
species. Like, was it a Twi'lek or something? I'll have to watch it myself. I wasn't asking you. I was just making a statement.
You haven't watched Andor yet?
Not all of it. No, I need to get caught up.
It was in the first episode.
I don't remember that.
It's where he went right off the bat.
you need to have
looking for
Matt
his
take you
sister.
out of the box a little more often, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
Stop getting
Hmm.
stoned. Skip Red stoned.
That's not why. That's not the origin of my last name. It's because I have two Redstones.
Why did you just go into verse and start singing?
So the chat room wants to know if there's not any honey in your pants.
Oh, there is honey down there, but I just haven't met a female lucky enough to sample it.
Is that where honey comes from? Is from puppet nuts?
I'm sorry, sample it?
I thought honey came from
Sa-
bees, not puppet nuts.
And I didn't know that's what you call the puppet culture called sampling.
It's metaphorical. It's metaphorical, Stubbs.
Metaphorical.
Yes,
Oh.
you can, Stubbs.
Well, you're a metaphor if you think about it, Skip. Wow, mind explosion.
I will eat your ass.
That's
No
strange.
thanks, Alex Jones.
Okay.
You can't have my ass.
All right.
Well, this has been great.
Well,
Thanks for updating us on your
Thank you, comrade.
your strip club poll.
Oh, you're welcome, guys. Yeah,
We
and in
appreciate
fact,
it.
I think
Did you
I think
vote?
I've actually been asked to be the DJ tonight too, so I'm gonna get roped into that as well.
I voted for the future of puppets being able to vote. I went with the party line that wants puppets to vote, be able to vote.
Oh, nice.
I did
So-
too, Skip.
Not the
Yeah.
ones that want puppets to be
Wha-
exported from the country because they their little pockets that you put your hand in are full of rainbow fentanyl.
Hey, Skip.
Yeah, no motherfucker's
Well-
gonna use me as a smuggling device.
Have you seen any of the voters come out of there and say, what was it again? The freaking
Allah
division
Akbar?
of
No.
power means now. What'd you just say a while ago?
The balance of power.
The balance of power.
To the Star Telegram here. The balance of power.
No, I can't say that I have. Yeah, because most people, whenever they're done, most of the dudes that is, when they're done voting at the polls, then they go inside and actually vote on the ladies on the poll. The double poll night.
Skip,
you're so jumping the gun on us, Skip.
You're going to be assassinated, Skip.
In fact,
if you don't watch it.
Yeah, you need to watch out. And just be careful while you're out and about in the mean streets of Hearst.
You burnt us twice.
Yeah. So just be careful. I don't want you to
take a couple of slugs.
Although we did do a GoFundMe, and
you know, almost every single one of our shows now has explicit violence and shit in it. A warning.
It's funny.
And when you go to our Facebook, I think it's starting to say it.
Well, that's because of the name. It's you put Massacre on there, and they put that up there.
I think it has to do with some of our conversations, sir.
They're not.
Their algorithm is picking up some stuff with
Facebook
us.
has in listening to our audio because it's not stored on Facebook. The audio's not, and none of our posts are violent. So all this content's only going to YouTube and to our server.
So we're cool. We don't have to change our name.
It's the name. It's just the name. But if we did the Mark Cuban Missile Crisis, which I still own and just re-upped.
At circle or a circle sign.
Yeah. If we did the Mark Cuban Missile Crisis, it'd probably be the same thing. Or it'd be false information because of we're trying to manipulate history or some bullshit. Misinformation. And then the feds would go in that portal that we talked about last week and file us under misinformation. It's not how history happened. I want to I think we should pour one out for our homie Skip that just got assassinated.
Meh.
Poor
Let's move
Skip.
on.
Poor Skip.
Oh my gosh.
So the charts are here. What do we got? It shows 58% are voting. Abbott's in the lead. Everything's red right now in this state. The Senate, I don't like what WFA is doing over here in this box that's beside you. Let's go to the box beside me, and let's look what's happening here. I show it 40-40 even.
Uh-oh, they're going to have to fight
to the death, or we let Kamala be the deciding vote like she has been because she's done so much.
Yeah, I always forget that she's even in office, dude.
Honestly,
I'd completely forget that she's our vice president.
Until she starts talking about Venn diagrams and how much she loves them, or
unless she has some funny stuff that comes out.
That's the funniest damn audio. I really like Venn diagrams. It's so stoner.
Yeah.
Or you just see in the background nodding to words that Biden is making up.
Which he's not making much sense either. He did Democrats no favors this last couple of weeks.
They need to give him some rest, right? This is elder abuse, pure elder abuse.
It's abuse of the elderly.
It is
what you're seeing.
You know, the Democratic Party is abusing elders.
That's why, man.
At least the Republican Party lets their elderly guys sit down their whole life.
Yeah. They just abuse their kids. I kid, Republicans. Come on, don't start sending me emails.
Or
it's a joke.
Sexual abuse.
We can still make political jokes in America.
We can.
Right?
We can.
That's still legal.
Speaking of Joe Biden, I'm going to jump. I'm going into our stuff category down here, which we need new intros. I've been wanting to do newer intros.
Stuff. Well, if we didn't,
we used to have the mail intro. Oh, this is the news intro. So
we need to update our
it.
image. Our image needs updating for sure.
Maybe Skip Redstone can make us some intros.
We didn't really.
What's funny is people are listening and not know.
That was you.
What the fuck?
I haven't listened to this forever.
No, just me.
They're sad.
Good gosh, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on our imagery pretty soon when we're not working 7 days a week, 12 hours a night, 12 hours a day.
We need new intros. If someone wants to make us cool, kick-ass intros doing stuff,
we've asked since the show started, and I think there's been about 3 people that
500's it. 500's it.
What?
That's it.
We're killing ourselves.
The show's over. No one wants to make us intros. No one wants to donate. We'll just go to Jeremy's house every Tuesday and hang out.
Yeah, or we'll
and
just
do
go
the show
work.
just for him.
We'll work for one of these radio stations that's put on satellite that like is aired in East Texas or something. Like, hey guys,
Or we'll go down to.
I like Metallica.
You'll start seeing.
Here's
us on-
another Metallica song on Octane Radio.
or- There's spots open at a certain radio station that
Oh, I
just fired
know.
up that are looking for things.
I'm surprised that we hadn't got recommended by some of their peoples.
Well, some of them don't like us. They fear us, and they steal our bits.
So they think, no, I'm not talking about the ticket. I'm talking
No,
about
I'm not. I'm not either. But
the Freak.
yeah, they're stolen.
I just want to work for a radio station that's called The Freak.
I don't want to drive to. If we can do it from here,
Where's their studios?
Addison.
Are they at the same? Are they at the building that I was at
I
when
think
it was
so.
Clear Channel?
Yeah,
right there by the
Clear Channel
Galleria.
Fuck. But I think
That sucks.
TC and Jorts, they record their show during the week at their own studio or wherever Jorts is, where he can get a connection.
Yeah.
To be on TC stuff. They pre-record it.
We would totally have to do that.
We could.
I'd be down.
We'd have to take breaks.
I'd be down. Let's submit a demo.
Let's do it. And let's
No,
see
man,
where
we'd have
this goes.
the whole DFW be ready to kill us within 1 month.
No, they wouldn't.
We'd have like 1,000 people like us and about 1 million hate us.
No, there's not a bunch of people that hate us. Look at this wall full of awards.
Yeah, but
Hang in the back of the studio like trophies.
that's
better get down
that's
on
the
both knees.
podcast listeners though. That's a different listener. The radio listeners are different.
The radio listeners are stupider. They're dumb.
Well, there went that opportunity.
They are. Look at Clear Channel.
Dude, Mike
the
Reiner
stuff
was
they
just
put on
about
there.
to hand you that check, and you just freaking like threw up on the floor, and he's like, "Well,
I'm not
I'll be
talking
taking this
about
back."
him. They know they're stupid too.
What?
They can talk them into doing anything. They become like sheep. But look at radio. Look at what Clear
Sheeple.
Channel-
They're a
Sheeple.
bunch of sheeple.
But look at what Clear Channel's done over years.
Yeah,
Beat you over the head with the same 5 fucking songs every hour.
I hear him when I sleep.
Yes.
It's torture.
It's because people are stupid and don't revolt and go up the stadium and set it on fire. Or the station, not the stadium, but the station and set it on fire.
Wait, the stadium or the station?
Station. I said stadium station.
Okay.
There might be.
Don't you touch my stadium.
That could have been a
glitch.
A little slip. Freudian slip that I want a stadium set on fire.
Don't you touch that stadium.
I heard you talking. But anyway, since we're talking about radio and podcasts, I've got a whole podcast list here. Did you listen to this Joe Biden one, Smartless?
No, I have not. Man, I'm out of action right now because all my radio or all my podcast listening, all my new music listening, all that stuff is done when I'm working, driving around. And I don't have capability of setting up my Bluetooth because the car is a beater. Like, not a beater, but it's old.
Do you know it's a hoopty?
No, it's not a hoopty. It's just an older. It's like a 2012. So it's the only way I can do it is do the cord, the is it
into the tape deck?
No, not the tape deck, but the little headphone jack.
Oh yeah, do that.
But the thing is, it gets jacked up so quick. Like I've bought like 4 of those things, and it's like either my phone doesn't like it or the car doesn't like it.
Oh, I got what you're talking about. I get it.
So
anyway, the Smartless podcast has been going for a while, and it's Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett.
Oh, I've heard about this show.
So let me tell you who their guests have been besides Joe Biden. I mean, they get Charlize Theron on it, Wayne Gretzky, Elizabeth Moss.
They have a good booking agent.
I wonder how they do that. These 3 guys.
Well, you go on a plane, you go to this island.
They've never done anything.
There's a bunch of kids and stuff.
Oh shit! I wasn't gonna say that, but anyway, you get.
I kid once again.
Now the basis of their
This is all
show is kind of
jokes.
interesting. The way they do it.
Yeah, I've heard clips of it.
Well, every week one of them brings on a guest, and the other 2 have to guess who it is before it's finally revealed.
Yeah.
Well, this last week, it was either this week or last week. Joe Biden came on, and so it was a big suck off the president fest They didn't
Like
get.
coked up Joe Biden or sleepy Joe Biden?
It was decent
like,
Joe Biden.
I need to go night night
But I've never been. I couldn't get through the whole episode
because it was so yucky.
because it was so much just let's put the president's penis square in the back of my throat and not ask him any good questions. It was all stupid ass questions.
That sounded just like it though, didn't it?
Yeah, that did.
Oh.
That's the alien. Almost Mars attacks.
Yeah.
But it aggravated me so much because it was all softballs, all easy, and which they probably had to submit questions in advance to his team or whatever so they could prep the president.
That would blow.
It was nowhere near as good as when Obama was on with Mark Maron. That episode was fantastic.
Yeah.
But this one was just a suck-off fest. And what pissed me off is like all three of those guys who are in the field of have either done stand-up or comedic movies, adult comedic movies, are begging for censorship on the internet. All three of them were begging the president to do something to censor
these
the
are artists.
internet.
These are supposed artists that have a entertainment that they would like to present to the public, and therefore
censorship on the internet because one of them, and I think it was Jason Bateman, who I thought was a badass after all this cool stuff he's done in Ozark and everything. His reason was because he's tired of people attacking his work or giving him criticism on social media platforms. You're a celebrity and a public figure. You're making art. And the thing about being an artist is you have to understand not everybody's going to like what you create.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to dig what you're into. That happens no matter what. But you got to be able to roll with it and deal with it, and telling you, the president, that you need the internet censored because of someone sends you, bad stuff or makes fun of you for a shitty role you did is bullshit. Fuck all three of these guys.
Was that what they were all saying they wanted it for? Was because of that? Was because of the critique that they're getting from their audience?
They were also saying there's a lot of racism on Twitter and stuff.
So they were saying
they
were saying the whole it's bad because
everything
of all the crazy people that are like way into it and stuff.
Yeah, but
how it's getting out of hand.
They wanted censorship.
Then they threw that in.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just like a while ago when you said things have gotten so crazy and out of whack. It's like
I stopped watching Lego Masters because of that. Fuck Will Arnett.
I haven't watched one episode.
It's pretty damn good. It's fun. It's good to watch. And then I'm done with Ozark. Well, it's over, so I don't ever have to watch it again.
Oh, I thought.
And then Sean Hayes, I never liked. Fuck that guy. He's not funny. 3.5 Men or 2.5 Men or whatever the fuck it was. He wasn't good on that. Wasn't he on that? No, that wasn't him. He was on Will and Grace. Fuck that. That show wasn't funny.
Will and Grace? I liked it. You about to shoot me?
No, there was some material on Will and Grace.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I used to spank to her. How weird is that? I thought she was smoking, man.
She's in a movie. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Where she's
and she was cool. She was cool in that.
Yeah.
How is Will and Grace streaming on anything?
Because you need more material. There's not enough on the internet. There's not enough on the internet right now.
What do you spank to these days? Will and Grace.
Will and Grace. Reruns of Will and Grace. They did a reboot.
You're like, man, I got my mom's old Sears Sears catalog. I got the Victoria's Secret catalog. If you want to check it out.
No, I want all the
Will
episodes
Grace,
of Will
man.
and Grace on VHS with the tracking screwed up.
I'm on the porn spectrum.
Aren't we all?
I think so. So I guess them saying that and intertwining it with the Jason Bateman thing, saying that he wants not to be critiqued by all these people. I imagine he probably wants to take that back. Don't you think?
I mean,
there's no way he stands by that.
Could have been joking about it, but
because there's certain responsibilities of being a public figure that you have to accept. And so what's next? Is someone comes and like has a sign that says, "Hey, your movies suck." He's gonna have that person like, what are we gonna throw that person in jail or like not let him come out and
Look
express
what's happened in the UK.
Exactly.
That's what's going on.
It's
in
a
the UK.
slippery, dangerous slope.
If you have any type of speech like that or bully someone online and they can track you down, they'll come and get you. They'll fine you.
I don't know. It's almost like that's celebrityism trying to give back one of their privileges, and like it's almost like, hey, y'all can keep this part of being a celebrity. Like that's not how it works. You
No.
don't get to pick and choose that kind of thing.
Well, this is what Larry Flint went to the Supreme Court
exactly.
about. That's what his whole argument was.
Exactly.
Going to the Supreme Court against Jerry Falwell.
You're exactly right.
Because Jerry Falwell was a public figure.
He sweated a lot too.
Sweated who? Larry or
sweat
Jerry?
a lot. Huh?
Larry or Jerry?
Falwell.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused. Is it Larry Falwell or Jerry Falwell? It's Jerry Falwell.
Larry Flint.
Larry Flint. Okay, yeah.
But
Jerry Flint.
Larry Flint was publishing those parody photos and parody ads with Jerry Falwell in Hustler magazine, and Jerry Falwell tried to sue him, and they went all the way to the Supreme Court.
So
And
you're a
Larry
public
Flint
figure.
won because under your First Amendment rights, you're a public figure, and it's freedom of speech.
Yeah,
because you're out there and about.
Yeah, man.
Just like our
It's
sticker.
disappointing to hear that people are crumbling to that pressure.
So there's a
because they know it's not right. They have to know that that's not right.
And maybe it's just you're in the aura of Joe Biden, which fuck off. There, if a president came in here and sat down right now, would you go goo goo gaga over them?
No.
There's no way.
Oh no, I would. Yeah, I'd be freaked that I'm at the table with the president of the United States, but I wouldn't like just give him softballs
or goo goo gaga and freak out that he's. Just
I don't think
there.
we would ever get a chance to interview him because if they offered it to us, I'd probably turn it down because I know
probably
there's
would
no
too.
way I would be able to ask anything.
No. Well,
Like, hey,
that
I'm-
would be the thing.
I'd be
They'd
like,
probably
I'm
go
honored,
questionnaire.
and that's
but
cool,
anyway,
but I can't do
even an
that.
ex-president. Say Bush came.
Doesn't matter what
we could
president
sit
it
down
was.
with Bush since he lives here in Dallas.
Mhm.
You know, and he came in, sat down, wanted to talk about his art or whatever. Which apparently we could reach out to him. It's not that hard. But
all right,
let's
get him on.
Let's get him on. But anyway, like, I don't give a shit. I still wouldn't go goo goo gaga over him.
No.
And freak out like they did. Like they sound like little fucking kids.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. It was really, really weird.
Almost like Stepford Wives?
Yeah.
Ish.
It was strange. And then what's there's another podcast I was listening to, which I sent to you guys, which I was turned on by my brother-in-law Tim, called 60 Songs That Explain the 90s. This has become my favorite podcast of all time right now.
Yeah, and that's the one that hurt when I saw that. I was like, dude, I would start that right now.
It was so it's done
Walk
by
and Terror.
a music critic. I'm sorry, the room just threw me off.
What'd they do?
Oh, they're talking about Susie said she'd freak out if George W. on the podcast.
I'd freak out.
RoboTuner said, that is weird. By the way, you missed Skip in my hand.
Sorry?
I don't know what that means. I don't know. But there's a site called The Ringer.
We need to look at who we hire for these field agencies, these field agent reports.
Do you ever go to The Ringer? They're one of those all-in-one reporting sites that do music, movies, all sorts, all over the country, sports.
Kind of like Revolver? I guess
Revolver's more music and more
than-
heavy music.
Yeah.
So, The Ringer has a guy that reviews music. He's been their music critic forever, named Rob Harvella, and he started doing this podcast, I guess, last year or 2 years ago. He's 70-something issues or episodes into it.
Yeah.
Because it started out as the 60 songs that explain the 90s, and he's decided to extend it to the 90 songs that explain the 90s.
That's cool.
And the one I was told to listen to was Pantera Walk, and that it's just greatness. And the way he starts it off is amazing because he starts talking about Guitar World and picking up Guitar World and
Yeah.
shitting all over Green Day and Brain Stew and how that was a tab and where you're just going dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
That's funny.
But he goes all through it, and then he starts talking about Pantera and how he was scared of them when he was a kid, how they, this was a metal band that he just didn't get, but then he got into them and how much he loves them. And he starts bringing up, like he's playing different interviews that Dimebag has done, because basically the whole episode is about Dimebag being a guitar god and how, like, he is talking about everything pre-Cowboys from Hell.
Yeah.
Like he goes
That's cool.
back to all those albums that we were joking
Geeking
about
out
just a
on
few
last
weeks
week.
ago. Yeah.
Or was it 2 weeks?
Last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is when Tim was here.
That's right.
But he goes way back and he's talking about, all those albums and their first singer and how crazy it was and how this is like the wrong type of metal because it's difficult to listen to because of how much of those songs are like degrading women. And all that. You're just and then all of a sudden Phil steps in and they have one hairstyle album with Phil, and then like
then it was just extreme.
They decided to ditch like how the band was built around vocals, and now they were like, yeah, screw this. It needs to be around guitar because of what Dimebag was doing. And it, that changed with Cowboys from Hell and how much things changed. And then, but he gets into all this and it's fantastic. So then I went back. There's a Tool one.
You're going to make me get a stereo installed tomorrow.
There's one of I went and listened to the Tool one because it's about Stinkfist, but it goes back. The earlier episodes are like 40 minutes long. The newer ones are about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. Like the Pantera one was almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
But then he'll drag someone in that's either another critic or a friend of his, and they'll talk about that song and what it meant for them, like while they were in school. And like I remember when Vulgar Display came out, I was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And a buddy of mine that I was at school with, we were always talking about all this hair metal stuff, and he bought the tape, listened to it for a week, and then he came to school and was like, take this home, listen to it tonight, dub it if you have to, and then bring it back to me tomorrow. And
I think I've heard you tell the story.
And I was like, go home. I put it in and was like, what the fuck?
Isn't that cool that there's a few bands that your friends that were into, cassette tapes and stuff, like that happened to me. That happened to me with my buddy that I want to start jamming with in Palestine, Texas. He hands me Appetite for Destruction, says, listen to this. Same exact thing.
Well, that's the way.
And then we just fought over that tape until finally I got one, I think.
My best friend's brother, the other time that actually hit me that hard was when he handed me that Ministry, Mine is a Terrible Thing to Taste. It was like, the shit you're listening to is for pussies. Listen to this.
We should do a show.
Whoa.
We should do a show on that.
The songs that made us go, whoa.
No, that guys came up and said, check this out. That wasn't even on your radar. And as soon as you heard it, you're like, well, I love this shit.
As I'm listening to Slaughter and Poison and Def Leppard, and he goes, yeah, that shit's for pussies. Here, listen to this.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I was in the Taco Bueno parking lot up here on Roof Snow when that happened, because I went out to my mom and dad's van. We had a big red Ford van outside the Taco Bueno that I just said. And I put the tape in, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. And it was like,
yeah.
But the same thing with that Pantera record was the other one. I just was like,
I think I discovered.
This exists.
I think I discovered Faith No More by MTV. Actually, when they put out Epic, I was like, "What
the falling to
the
pieces?
fuck?" Oh, and then
I was like,
yeah, that was the second single.
Why are fish blowing up?
Yes.
And how does this?
Yes.
How can you have fish blow up?
Yeah. And these dudes are crazy.
Yeah.
Like you could tell back then that they were fucking genius, but they were fucking nuts.
Well, then they did. I remember seeing Falling to Pieces, and the fish blowing up, being like, "What the hell?" And then
Yeah.
they did Saturday Night Live, and Mike Patton had those pants on that had a hand hanging out of it. There was
Yeah, he's
grabbing
wearing
his
what? He
balls.
wearing a clown outfit?
Or was that the music awards? One of them, he had a hand sticking out of his pants that kept grabbing his
Yeah.
junk as he was swinging back and forth. And I was like, "Whoa, you can do that? You can have outfits like that on stage?"
Yeah. Oh shit! I just punched myself in the ear.
But some of the other songs they hit on this podcast, just to run through, this week's was "Goodbye Earl" by the
Dixie Chicks.
the Chicks, sir. We have to take the Dixie out. We can't. We have to refrain from.
Oh, they've changed their
making
back
any
catalog too, to
attention
where
to
their back
Dixies.
catalog is the Chicks.
Yeah, and then Beastie Boys, Sabotage, and Janet Jackson together again.
Is Dixie Witch going to change their name to just Witch?
Well, that's already taken, right? You'd think so. Nine Inch Nails, Closer, Bittersweet Symphony, Offspring, Pretty Fly for a White Guy. It's like all these that are just huge 90s hits. And man, every episode that I've listened to so far has been gold. I'm gonna
Pretty much spot on to the way you remember things and stuff.
I'm gonna have to roll through this Spice Girls wannabe. Give it a listen. But yeah, it's pretty spot on, and it's not just talking about that song. It's basically talking about the history of the band, the artist, whatever.
Man, that
and
sounds
what they've
like a
gone
really
through.
good
It's
show.
really, really good. It's 60 songs that explain the 90s, and it really is one of my top podcasts now. There's a lot of stuff to listen to.
Did you watch the Hall of Fame induction ceremony?
It's not broadcast yet.
Oh, it hasn't been.
HBO has to edit it.
So what is it? I heard
M&M's
about,
was amazing.
I heard that Alanis Morissette
walked off.
Yeah. She's just done. She's like, screw this. I'm out.
So there's two different camps. I've read a few reports, and there's a lot of people. Like, she came out and said that there was a lot of, she's a big feminist and all for women's rights and all that stuff. But there was a lot of people degrading the women performers there and stuff. And then there's been
other bands and stuff, or
people were treating her like shit. People working the event or whatever. But now a lot of people are coming out and going, no, she was being a cunt.
Oh no.
And they were trying to give her instruction because she was going to sing with someone, the You're So Vain.
Okay.
Was it Simon what's her name? Carly Simon song.
Mm-hmm.
And she couldn't sing it. She couldn't get it right. And they were working through it, and she started being bitchy to the house band, saying they weren't playing it in the right key and weren't playing it right. But the one she was duetting with, whoever it was, has said, like, no, she was the one fucking shit up. And then a bunch of people were like, nah, she was being a bitch. And good riddance, because it would have been terrible. Like, there's a bunch of people coming out saying whatever press release she put out on her shit isn't right. But whatever. The truth is somewhere in the middle, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she can, I don't know, start a metal band. Like the what is it, the Achaean Strain or something, like some kind of low end, like, or that band that you found out in Sherman or whatever.
The Kubla Khan.
Yeah, the Kubla Khan guys.
Kubla Khan, Texas.
Maybe she can start Kubla Khan, Texas Part 2.
Let's see. We got another phone call we need to make, but we got to check in on this one. Make sure it's ready. We're gonna have to call out to this one. They're not gonna call us. So while we're waiting, did you see the Sick New World Festival?
Yeah, that's pretty big time.
Ian,
that's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Scared.
Now a lot of people are
scared.
Shitting themselves. They're like, it's 250 tickets for general admission. You broke it down. I counted all the bands out. It's $250 a ticket. That's $4.62 a band.
So there's some bands that are like pretty much playing for free.
Well, I don't know. No. You sell enough tickets to this at $250 a ticket, you can pay for everybody on that bill. It's no problem.
Okay.
But for you to go, if you wanted to see every single band, and you could see every single band, you'd basically be shelling out $4 a band, $5 a band. And if you couldn't see but half of them
Yeah.
in that one day, and the way I've heard this set up and the way it works is that it's they're really precise because they just did it with this.
Are they going
this
to do it at
punk
that new venue?
festival? No, it's at the Vegas Fairgrounds, and they have this stage set up so precise that the music never stops. It's like as soon as a band ends, another one's on, and the
Wow.
stages rotate,
Yeah.
and you're just constantly seeing music. There was never a down spot, which kind of sucks if you need to go piss or whatever. But
That's kind of like ACL.
so say you can only see half the bands.
Mhm.
You're still only paying $10 a band to go see like Body
those
Count, and
bands?
Skinny Puppy. The middle of the bill is what grabbed me. Mr. Bungle, Skinny Puppy, Killing Joke.
Yeah, it's a sick bill.
And where are you going to go see all those bands? Mr. Bungle's not coming through here. They're not going on tour.
That, you know what it reminds me of is that festival over in Europe, the Hellfest. Hellfest.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Something like that.
Yeah. Talk about Hellfest.
Uh-oh.
Had to miss that one.
Had to miss that one.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
Overseas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Because I had to go overseas for that. To see
would
that
have to
show.
go see-
I would
yeah,
have had to have gone overseas to see that show.
Yeah.
Because that
Oh, you mean if this show here was over there, you would cross
No,
the pond? Or-
Hellfest just happened in France.
Oh,
And the day I wanted
usually
to
their
see-
bills are amazing.
Yeah. I was gonna go see Skinny Puppy, Ministry, and Nine Inch Nails on
All
the
in-
same
oh,
day.
That's right. That's right.
All backed up to each other.
Yeah. I wonder if it's cheaper to go to shows over there. Like,
oh yeah. And
the
our
currency,
buddies,
like as far as currency and all that.
KMFDM's playing that show too in
Oh,
Vegas.
man, he would have freaking had us. Because didn't he say that in an interview? Y'all come to Germany?
No.
Fucking we'll have beers.
This is the Vegas one in May. We
Oh.
go out there and see them.
I thought you were still talking about Hellfest.
No. The Sick Fest or whatever. Sick New World. KMFDM,
That's
Skinny
in May?
Puppy, Mr. Bungle, and when's the F1 race?
Man. What if it was the same weekend? How
Dude,
kick-ass of a weekend would
We
that
would be dead. We're dead. There's no question.
Well, the date's listed.
For the Formula One weekend
It's-
in Vegas?
Yeah. Are they doing an opening weekend like they did Miami?
And Miami was 4 weeks into it.
Oh, it was? I thought
Yes.
that was opening weekend.
Thanks for being there. November 16th through the 18th. So we have to make 2 trips to Vegas in 1 year.
Risky.
Oh, November 16th through the 18th. That could be the same week as SEMA, too. We go to SEMA and Formula One. And get my Forerunner outfitted and watch race. Did you watch, if we're going to talk about Formula One real quick before I make this phone call, did you watch any of the Las Vegas preview stuff they did this weekend?
Mm-mm.
So, Team Mercedes, Team Red Bull went to Vegas, and they took their show cars out there.
Mm-hmm.
The Mercedes cars,
This is why they were in North America?
yeah, since they're here in North America, they went out there to do a Vegas preview, and they closed off the strip and made
Ran it?
runs up and down the strip.
Nice.
If you're on Twitter, you can also see that Red
I'm
Bull.
not on Twitter anymore.
I know you're not. But Red Bull did a commercial or shot a bunch of footage for an upcoming commercial in Vegas where they drove one of the cars through Caesars Casino
Was it all the drivers?
or win one of the casino. No, it was just, from what I saw, it was just Red Bull and Mercedes.
Man.
So they were out there having fun, doing all sorts of crap, running the cars up. They closed off the entire strip and were punching them and doing burnouts and just having a blast. And then just fucking around in the casinos, having fun. Went to Hell's Kitchen, and Ramsey was really there,
We went there.
serving all of them.
But
We
it
did
was too much too long of a list.
and a fucking pinball machine in there. That was
Yeah.
weird. All right, let's make this call. You want to try to make it?
Yes.
You gonna do the talking?
Sure. I mean, I'm sure you'll pipe in at some point.
I will, but I'll let you lead off here. All right, you ready? Oh, we need to ask for Jeremy. Let's see here.
Yellow Rose, how can I help you?
May I speak to Jeremy Perez?
Yeah, I'm going to place you on hold. Just give him 1 second. He's giving a tour to an entertainer.
Thank you.
To an entertainer? That's weird.
Thank you for your patience while holding. We're doing our very best to take your call as soon as possible.
Huh. What kind of entertainer are there? Who's there?
I don't know. What did you just ditch us? He just told that girl to say that to us.
He did. He wants us to hear the on-hold music. He wants
does.
to be an a-hole like
It is relaxing, though.
It is. Just chilling out.
See, this is the kind of music I'd play in my strip club.
I just sent him a message. He said, yes, sir.
I would play elevator music in my strip club.
You wouldn't pipe in the DJ? Jesse Fry's brother?
Maybe.
You didn't know that he was the DJ down there?
No, I did not.
Am I breaking news?
Have we ever hung out with him?
I have.
Thank you for
I
your
don't think
patience
I have,
while
so
on hold.
how would I
We
know?
value your call. Someone will be with you shortly.
I did?
The night the baggie fell out.
Was it the dude that was, is he still there?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess we're going to have to call back later.
All right. Well, I guess we're not going to find out.
That was funny as it was.
Maybe she'll pick back up.
Bam. This is a great podcast show.
This is amazing. So anyway, the other thing they had this weekend, speaking of Formula One, in Arlington, and our esports arena.
I can't get over this whole music.
I love it. This is greatness.
Jeremy, may I help you?
Yes.
Is this Jeremy Perez, the field agent?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes,
sir, it is.
Sir, we want to ask you about your polling location and how the polls are looking tonight.
Oh, great. Awesome.
So how many people have you seen that look like they're pretty amped up and just voted for Beto?
Beto is not getting a whole lot of love here on North Lamar right now at this point. But we've also had
confused.
We have guys protesting out front, so we don't allow Beto.
No Beto.
Is North Lamar and Austin not a blue area of Austin?
It's more of a homeless area. I don't think they vote, but actually, I would say yeah. It's probably
I think homeless can vote if I think they can vote.
Are you saying the homeless aren't allowed to vote in Austin?
I'm saying they probably not. They shouldn't be allowed.
So how many Abbott people have you seen waving an Abbott flag with a flag with just the symbol of the
we don't have a whole lot
chair,
because the
the wheel.
wheelchair ramps around our area are down. We don't have a sidewalk in the front, so it's like we're not wheelchair accessible.
I was
kind of hard to get up there.
I was gonna ask if your polling location was ADA accessible for people like Abbott to come visit and spend his funds.
Because you're definitely going to need a ramp if you're going to do equal time, equal access.
We've taken it one step further here. We actually let the guys spend the day in here, and then we take them to the and we let the girls vote for them. So for a special fee, we'll have the dancer cast your vote for you here at the Yellow Rose. So
is that like a mail-in ballot? Is that how there's some ballot tampering?
No,
this is a weird polling
stand
station.
in line for you. We had a mail-in ballot vote party about 3 weeks ago.
Do you have any monitors like ballot monitors there?
They're busy in cabanas right now, so we keep them busy. We treat them really well, so they all kind of like being here.
Now, if I remember correctly, there's 3 polls in there, right?
Yes, sir, there are.
Okay, just want to make sure. And they're being worked really hard right now?
They're double time right now.
So just who would you say, as far as that's someone that's on the poll, who's the most popular, like that's on the ballot?
I would say right now, Abbott is not getting a whole lot of love in our club. Just the certain situations. We're more of a libertarian party here at the Yellow Rose. So.
Okay, I get that.
Okay,
a lot of steamy opinions out there. Like, has anyone said anything about who they voted for, or like who the most popular poll sitter is?
Pink was the most popular today.
Pink?
They all voted for Pink. Yeah.
So
that's the write-in ballot was for Pink.
Oh,
a serious question here. On a night like tonight, like election night, where things are very red, white, and blue, the girls there that help out the voters at the polls, do they get festive and into the whole scene
Spirit.
of things, the whole spirit of
Spirit of
things with
democracy.
their red, white, and blue outfits?
Yeah, we have two different versions of Uncle Sam spinning on the pole right now. We have a blonde
I'm sorry.
version of Uncle Sam.
How do you guys spin the poles? What? I'm sorry.
Yes, we have a special polling location here. Our poles are actually they spin and they light up. It makes for a better experience.
Are they bearded?
Right.
Is
Are
Ted
the
Cruz
women-
on a pole?
We offer a free dance too if you come in with your I voted sticker.
The craziest polling station we've gotten a report from today. We've got some doozies.
Oh shit.
Field reporter, are you stoned?
Oh, no, that would be illegal at work.
Right.
Right,
I'm
right.
sorry.
What about carrying paraphernalia on yourself?
What about
I'd be guilty.
what about a baggie dropping out of your, say, I don't know, underwear?
I was literally we were just talking about that story the other day.
The most
and that would be great because you brought it up. I think you brought it up last week, and someone was talking about strange things that they've witnessed at a strip club, and I had to bring that up.
No one believes us that happened.
At all. And the guy was like, "No way." I'm like, "You work at a strip club. You understand how this works."
Yes, that happened.
It happened.
Look at my piercing. Blam! This falls out.
Whoopsie.
Look at my piercing.
Well, sir, we'll let you get back to your craft and make sure that all the polling locations are going okay for tonight. It looks like we're getting pretty close to the polls needing to close. With
Are y'all watching like a live? We don't have a live update. Are y'all watching updates right now?
yes, we have a live update, and NBC News is giving Abbott the yellow check that he has won the state.
It will not be live when you listen to this, though.
No.
No.
So when you listen back tomorrow,
it's crazy talk,
and you hear yourself,
It's crazy talk.
don't get freaked
This is the
out.
Terminator timeline.
Yeah. Don't get freaked out. Think you're in some weird timeline and that CERN has smashed two different realities together.
Government has stolen my voice and projected it onto the phone.
Yes. You're deep faked now.
You know, I really think that you guys should have set up something with Alex Jones for this. He's probably free for this watch party. So
God, that would have been great.
All right, let's do it. Let's tee it up, man.
imagine getting
We'll come down
Alex
there.
Jones to the North Lamar office here at Yellow Rose.
Yes. Easy.
I imagine he's been there before.
Oh, I guarantee he's been here before.
Haven't you seen him there before?
No, I wish.
Oh.
No, I wish I could tell that story, but no, unfortunately, I've not seen him.
That might be the craziest story then.
Is the
If-
Yellow Rose single-handedly responsible for J6?
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I think maybe the Red
Answer
Rose
the
was involved
question.
too. We had a couple of meetups here. I know the initial meetup group started here
no.
over a Sunday afternoon, and
This might
they
not
got kind of
bode well for
wild
you.
and they moved on. Yeah, so I
Fuck
think
you!
I think we were the beginning.
Fuck you! I will eat your ass.
Whoa, we got to get him out of here.
He's angry. We've
He's
set him
angry.
off.
Now he's running around from pole to pole saying, "I will."
Oh, he's saying,
I will eat your ass.
sorry, my bad.
Got to get him
Here,
out.
yes, that's a phrase that pays here.
It's like,
I will eat your ass.
So moist.
Whoa.
that's kind of the conversation you hear going on at that polling location.
We have we've been busy all day long. We have the best. We record the most votes here. So.
Man, if people were smart, that's where they would totally
Yeah.
set up a machine.
Yeah, all of a sudden voting would be done perfect. You'd have so
Yeah.
many volunteers wanting to work that booth.
Yeah.
I told them we could even do it just where they meet up here and we would limo them to the location.
Yeah,
I guess that.
I'm in.
And, I mean, just imagine pulling up there with a van full of strippers.
Yeah.
Helping you vote.
Makes
It'd be
sense.
awesome. Helping
That's
old men
democracy.
get through there.
Sounds like democracy to me.
They help them with the election and their erection.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
you should go. We're going out on that.
We are.
Yeah, we know you got to get back to work, and that was the interrupt.
Thank you, Jeremy, for checking in with us. Have fun tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy
good
the
night.
evening. All right, later.
Kisses.
There it is.
Yeah.
The polling location of the Yellow Rose in
So
North Austin.
honestly, I'm still really confused. Our field reporters gave us 0% help.
Nope. But as I said on the phone, they're giving Abbott the yellow check, and they're showing that
it's
in the state house we have 20. Or no, is this National Senate? We have 22 Republicans and 11 Democrat seats
on the Texas state.
It doesn't say state or.
Well,
I don't know.
I guess good for guns, right?
It's good for guns.
Good for guns in Texas.
I want to scroll down here to Tarrant County.
Okay.
Because
Sure.
this is one I actually cared about because I really hate both these people. Tim O'Hare is ahead of Deborah Peoples.
Not O'Hearn.
Not O'Hearn.
All right.
And then Phil is over Tiffany. Which
Yeah.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah. Fucking hostile.
Turn the house lights on. I just won district attorney for Tarrant County. Stop the fuck right fucking now. Turn the house lights
Get on
on.
your knees and kneel to the new district attorney.
They talk about that in the podcast about the
kneeling incident.
No, the white pride, white power.
Oh, the party out in L.A.
Yeah, the party out in L.A. But anyway, imagine this Phil if that's really what his party when he
vote
won
for
the.
him.
If he won a party and that was the video that came out.
Oh, you mean no? Yeah,
That he was just
he'd be having a
stop the fuck right fucking now.
Yeah.
Turn the house lights on.
yeah.
Hey Vinny, take it from the fucking verse. Can't you see? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Can't you see? I'm easily. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then Dallas County
I think
District
we should
Attorney.
start a GoFundMe for Phil to run for some kind of either Congress or Senate.
See, Faith Johnson in the Dallas County District Attorney should have gone on the platform of you got to have faith.
Missed opportunity.
Instead, John.
Is she winning?
Cruzat has it or whatever.
So she's not. You know why?
Because she doesn't. No one has faith.
And you got to have faith.
You got to have faith. What else? What else is good here? Representatives give me tired head because there's just so much. The ag commissioner is going to still be Sid Miller.
Hey, Sid.
I think we'd be good ag commissioners.
Man, hell yeah. I'd just get the dude that wrote Yellowstone.
Or the land commissioner would
Sheridan
be good.
Taylor.
Or the.
Or is it Taylor Sheridan? It's Taylor Sheridan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it Sheridan Taylor or Taylor Sheridan?
Taylor.
It's Taylor, yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'd be like,
forget.
dude, I'm the new commissioner.
So your attorney general is.
Let me see your
looks like
papers.
it's gonna be Ken Paxton still. Maybe his wife can drive him
The
up.
actor?
We went through this. But maybe his wife can drive him up to the in the back seat of the car. He can duck down and she can drive him to the winning party. And then Dan Patrick.
The ESPN announcer?
Yeah. That's what always throws me off when they're like, Dan Patrick's an asshole. And I'm like, I listen to him every night.
Seems pretty cool. Like
when I'm working on the
has a lot of knowledge about sports.
Dan Patrick is freaking awesome.
Yeah. It's a very relaxing voice while you're trying to sleep and catch up on some
very confusing.
sports.
Welcome back to the Dan Patrick Show.
He's not that cool.
No, he's not.
This guy's a fraud, Dan Patrick, is
Dan
what we got here.
Fucking Abbott, man. Fucking Abbott. Fucking Abbott. Now, what would be awesome is if Abbott said, okay, last term, whatever. I'm going scorched earth.
That'd be wild. I think Filter has a song about something that happens like that.
I know I just won the governorship, but I'd like to
This
say,
being
hey,
in a
man,
wheelchair,
nice shot.
this being in a wheelchair this long sucks, man. Bam!
When's the last time you watched that video?
Oh man, the video or the video? Like the
video of
Filter
him
video?
Doing, no, the video of him doing that.
Which, do you still poop on Filter?
No.
You did for a while. You were too cool to listen
I
to
didn't
Filter for
like
a while.
Let go my airplane.
That's the one song that was
go
shit.
My airplane. With
My
the-
skin is bare.
I hate
My
that song.
skin is bare.
But Richard Patrick has cool roots.
Yeah.
And when Nine Inch Nails played the Cleveland Hall
He
of Fame
came
show,
and did some stuff.
he came out and played with them, and then they did Filter which is the first time he was backed by a good band.
I just like, was it called The Fold?
Nothing.
Yeah.
The Fold.
No, I glossed over it. Go ahead. Say it again.
It's the first time Richard Patrick's been backed by a good band.
Oof. I knew it. I knew that was false sincerity.
But he had Danny and Charlie up there too, and they're badasses. After that show, Trent came out and said, "Next Nine Inch
Filter
Nails outing,
sucks."
next 9 Inch Nails outing will be completely different, and you'll see familiar faces."
Oh, cool.
If he pulls out Charlie and Danny, I'm going on tour with them.
Like, you're going to become a deadhead?
No,
Like a 9 Inch Nails head?
I'll just shoot every one of their shows.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. You'll be
Oh,
a
yeah.
deadhead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you'll be a 9 head.
I'm
A
going.
9 iron.
I'm going back on tour with them.
How did we get on this?
Filter. Like and Hey Man, Nice Shot.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about Abbott's acceptance speech.
And him shooting.
Or not his
himself in the
acceptance
head.
speech, his inauguration.
But the song has to do with
Video.
Bud Dower, Bud from Pennsylvania, the state treasurer that was laundering money.
Oh my gosh!
And he walked into the middle of the
presser,
but
Big
it was in
presser.
like the Pennsylvania chamber, right?
Holding
the
a
House
brown
chamber
envelope type.
had a
bag.
brown envelope. Walked up there and started doing a press conference. And started talking.
Told everyone to calm down.
Everybody calm down.
Calm
everybody
down, calm
relax.
down,
Everything's
then
good.
into
Blah,
the
blah,
mouth.
blah, blah. Then pull out a
Did he
357.
do it
and
under his chin or his mouth?
bam!
I can't remember. I think he did it under his chin, didn't he?
Well, if I remember, I saw the video like a week ago.
Again?
Well, you got to watch it weekly.
How many
right?
times do you watch this thing?
Weekly. You got to be
Man,
reminded.
I watched it like twice, and I was like, I don't need to watch this anymore.
No, it got brought back up in another conversation.
Did you see the video of the cartels back when it was going around about 10 years ago? Sawing the guy and like quartering him and laying the body parts on his chest
in front of a green screen? The CIA initiative?
Was that what that was?
No, the cartel stuff I will not watch. And even
I watched 2, and I'm scarred for like I still need to go.
the
to
cartel stuff is
a shrink for
rough.
PTSD.
Rough.
Very rough.
And even like the shit they did at the crossing down there at his Brownsville where they hung them.
Yeah.
Hung all the Narcos guys off the overpass that goes into Mexico. Fuck that. Like that picture will never leave my head.
Yeah.
And then they hit it on Narcos Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
They showed it, and I was like, God damn it.
Made
it was
you go look it up
almost
again?
out of my head. No, I did not look it up. But I was like, it's almost out of my head, but you had to bring it back up.
Do you remember when we were in high school, I think, when they found all those bodies in Matamoros, Mexico, and they tried to say that it was devil worshippers?
And it was all tourist?
Yeah.
Or religion, right? It was a religious group that moved down there?
Well, they said that they were killed by devil worshippers.
And it wasn't. It was all cartel.
I'm pretty sure.
They were. They were all
That's what
quartered
it's been-
exactly the
yeah.
same way everybody else has been done.
Man, scary. Cartel talk is scary.
Do you have any desire to go to Mexico? I mean, Cozumel's getting rough.
I'd go to the race. That track, I love that track.
race.
I love the stands.
The stands are awesome.
That's-
the race looks great.
How much do you think those tickets are that they roll under?
I don't know, 10,000 peso. It's
mean,
like $5.
I mean, if you're an American and you're in America, you need to learn how to speak Americanese.
But I'm not.
I'm talking
I'm
about
going
Mexican
to Mexico,
dollars.
and I'm going to buy it in Mexico dollars, which are pesos.
Well, how much is that?
What's
Was
the
that like
peso to
$5
dollar?
grand? I don't know.
I don't know. But Checo's
Is our
dad
dollar
was
that
funny.
week now?
And did you see Checo do the cool thing?
Which cool thing? He was a rock star the whole time.
He's always a rock star down there because that's his home track. But
Yeah.
first off, him driving it blindfolded in that demo because he knew that track so well,
Yeah.
blew my mind. Second,
Man, that's concentration.
that is concentration and knowing, but they all know timing of how to do things through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But when
Is that why when you see on your wheel, sometimes when you're playing, they'll be going like this?
because
They're
they all know where stuff is.
They're counting. They're keeping an account.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So the other thing, what happened was after the race was done and Hamilton was second place, you know, they went to interview him and the crowd started booing, and you see Checo in the background going, you know, no. And the crowd shuts up. Like,
They were-
he has cool control of the
Yeah.
crowd.
They were booing Hamilton?
Yeah. I don't know why people hate Hamilton.
Seems like a pretty cool dude. I like his competitiveness. I like the way he is, man.
So the peso to dollar, I don't know what the exchange rate is. Let's see here.
It's probably better than $1 because this here inflation.
So $1, one US dollar equals 20 pesos.
Okay.
So 10,000 pesos ain't off, right?
I don't think so.
If I put in 10,000 pesos, everybody thinks I'm just being $511.
I don't know if it always
See,
starts off like
chat
this.
room.
on
Don't
F1.
attack me thinking I'm being bad about peso to dollar and degrading it. I was right.
I don't know if Formula One has always been like this or not, but have you looked at the prices for next season?
They've gone up.
Yeah,
They've gone way up.
quite a bit.
Well, they're getting popularity because of the TV show.
I know, and I hate it when
Come back.
something I like before everybody else gets cool.
That's why we go for free. We could have gone for free this year. There had to be a Cowboy game.
And then a Hawaiian trip.
A Hawaiian trip. Speaking of, well, before we leave the Formula One realm, the other thing you need to listen to once you get your scene under control,
My car scene?
is Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and his wife
Oh, yeah.
with Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah.
They ask him the important questions that none of us have, that all of us have wondered
Is
about
this his
Formula
show?
One.
This is Secures or Secure or
Tom Segura.
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 It's his show?
Yeah, with his wife. But they ask Daniel the important questions because they're down in Austin. Tom and his wife live down in Austin. They have a house and they've built a whole studio and everything. And when Daniel was in town, I guess him and Tom are good friends. And they joke around and do this text message, apparently, from all this. But they ask the important questions about, like, what happens if you have to take a shit while you're racing?
Yeah.
What happens if you have to take a piss while you're racing? The very first question is, what country has the best puss?
Good gosh. They got right to it. Did he say Australia?
I think Tom went. Tom was trying to push him and see, and it was just
What he could do?
fucking hilarious. Yeah,
Was he about to crack
how you
up?
could set him out? Oh, Daniel fell over. It was great. But they talk a bunch of stuff.
You know how he's talking shit about how he might be a test driver? I'm like, fuck you, dude. You're going to get picked up. You're going to be...
There's no spots left. All the spots are taken for next season.
Oh, yeah?
Unless he goes down to, he takes Mick Schumacher.
Then why does he keep talking about that?
No, all the Formula One driver spots are taken, so he's going to have to be a backup driver, and he's going back and forth between Mercedes and Red Bull right now. He won't go back to Red Bull.
No, there's no... Is it going to be offered to him?
He's talking with Mercedes. Why wouldn't you go back to Mercedes? I mean, Red Bull's on top right now, but go hang out with all the cool guys. You get to hang out with Toto. I'd hang out with Toto. Toto's the coolest guy in the world.
He'd
I
probably
want
make
Toto
us-
to be my dad.
You've expressed that on the show before. You and your sister, you said.
Yes.
Like y'all
Me
want
and
to
my
adopt
sister.
him. You want to adopt him as a dad.
I'm going to send him an email and go, Toto, will you please be my...
Don't you think he'd make you be in by 9 and stuff? Like he'd
my
have a curfew
figurative
and all
dad.
that?
In Germany? I'll go to Germany and be in bed by night. Toto, will you please be my
You
figurative
cannot
dad?
eat that. There is too much fat on that. You cannot eat it.
I don't know.
Dustin?
Have you watched him stage dive?
Yeah.
And be carried in the crowd and have some fun? Kind of knows what's up. He's cool. He's German. He's cool. He gets it.
See, now we get to the real draw from you to him.
And then
The German nationalism.
Jerry Hollowell, who's the same age as me, can be
Hollowell?
my mom. The Spice Girl, not the guy that ran Liberty College.
See, I'm a scary Spice Girl type dude. And I'm all of them.
I mean, if a random
if I
Spice
don't
Girl
have-
just knocked on the door, I wouldn't tell her not to come in and hang out.
If I
with
don't
us.
have
Now
if I
that's
don't,
when I get goo goo gaga. Fuck a president gets
Yeah,
goo goo gaga.
Spice Girls
If a
show up.
Spice Girl sits up, then
like
we're
David
different.
Beckham's wife is at your door. Like, oof.
Eh.
I didn't expect. Don't.
She's
We'll
kinda-
go back.
She kind of got to stick up her ass.
I'm sure she.
She can sit down.
So you're saying Taylor?
Mm.
No way. There's no way. Anyway,
No, because David Beckham wouldn't sit around for that if it's Taylor Swift-ish.
Yeah.
True. I'm right.
you are.
So anyway, Australians, Formula One. We're gonna segue over to Australians. One of the photo sites I visit quite a bit, Petapixel, put up this
Whoa.
story.
Say, please say that again.
Petapixel, Petapixel. It's
You
all
got to
about-
go overseas for that
You kind of do.
photography.
But it's all about photography and cameras and shooting techniques and all this stuff. But they put up a story yesterday that kind of blew my mind. It says that more Australians are falling to their deaths while taking selfie every
Yeah.
year.
I think it's a
That is
worldwide
ramping
thing
up.
too.
But they said that some 3,747 people plunged to their deaths while taking selfies.
All in
last year.
Australia?
Yes.
My gosh.
3,700 people fell to their death.
How many?
And 20
how
of
many
them
in
were
the
on
US?
cliffs.
Have you compared it to the U.S.?
Let's see here. They went through there. They talk about the 10 most dangerous spots. Australia ranked the 5th highest, with India and the U.S. In the top. Wait, India's number 1, U.S. is number 2, Australia is the 5th.
Man,
So there's probably an Australian writer that wrote this, because they have writers from all over the world, so that's why it was brought up. But it says here the 10 most dangerous places on Earth to take a selfie: Glen Canyon in the U.S., Niagara Falls in Canada, Chaco del Boro in Colombia, as well as the Taj Mahal and the Dudh Patra Valley in India.
the Taj Mahal is dangerous.
Okay, so everybody I know that went to Taj Mahal says that it's surrounded by trash.
Yeah.
Like there's one shot you can get of the whole thing that everybody gets the shot of.
And it's
That
dangerous.
makes it look pretty, but everything around it is trash and shantytown and just shit, and that it's very dangerous to actually get to. Everybody I know that's seen has been severely disappointed by the
Really?
Taj Mahal. Yeah,
Well, that can
I
touch
don't know.
my suck on my balls.
I've never Google mapped it. Maybe I should and look at it, but that's what they say. They say it's shitville around there.
Yeah, I got to ask you a travel
Would you go to
question.
India?
It's not on my top 10.
It's nowhere in my radar.
Yeah,
but
it's
then,
not in my top 10.
then again, when I went to Africa, that wasn't on my radar, and I had a blast. But India, everybody I know that goes to India says
Africa's definitely in my top 10.
terrible.
Yeah.
What's
I
your
got
top
a, I
10?
got a travel question for you after the show, actually.
Can you spit your top 10 out right now?
What? No, I'd have to think about that for a week. Because I have a problem making a decision on buying a fucking Jeep or a BMW.
I could do it.
What?
Top 10.
Right now, off the top of your head? Don't do it. Wait till I get to think about it.
You don't give you any ideas? I can give you
I know
five.
you're number one. Your number one's probably the same as me.
What's that?
Chernobyl.
Not now. I've heard they fucked it up.
Yeah, we would have to wait a minute.
I heard
too.
it's really fucked up.
Well, how they aren't? I mean, the thing's still active a little bit, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, nothing coming out of that area is clear. But I'm
Nothing.
I'm in a Chernobyl lovers Reddit group, and everybody's like,
Is that
yeah,
where we found the porn pics, or not the porn? The women going out there and shooting.
no,
Their-
that
their
was in some-
OnlyFans.
That was some weird other thing where they were around. Look, it's my OnlyFans where I'm at radioactive sites.
Just
and you're like,
joking.
what?
Just joking.
Uh,
That was some weird things we were looking at.
yeah, some stuff we don't talk about.
Gotta go overseas.
Yeah, and that's overseas. Here's here's my cans next to a nuclear power plant.
Your phone's all like, like all jacked up. The screen looks like
Have you seen
like
people?
scrambled cable.
Have you seen people that have taken pictures like that?
What?
They've been in radioactive areas that have taken pictures.
Is that what
with their
happens?
phone and it gets all fucked up?
No.
Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
You need to.
What are they droning?
You need to join the Chernobyl lovers
I'll have to
Reddit
check
group.
it out.
That's not up there anymore. As far like straight up locations, my top 10 has to do with like countries. What's the number one country you would go to?
Right now?
Yeah. That you really want to see.
Man, I go like I said, I waffle a lot on travel, and I would say right now I really want to go to Ireland, like the like well, I mean just not just
love
Ireland. I'm talking about, visiting
No,
all of
Ireland's
it.
fan-fucking-tastic.
Like-
And it's cheap.
Yeah, going all through, is it the United Kingdom, like going all through that. Like checking that out.
Northern Ireland, Scotland.
Yeah,
Come
doing
back down
all
through
that.
Wales.
I really like that. And then I also,
And
but
England.
sometimes I'm like, dude, I got to go to Japan. I got to go check out fucking Tokyo and Japan and go see this fucking awesome country.
Japan's low on me.
Really?
Asian countries are kind of weird for me. Because I'm racist towards Asians. That's why you're looking at me. No. They're just I'm attracted to them, but it's not like I mean, it's not Germany, it's not Amsterdam, it's not Finland.
That's another one that I waffle with too, is Germany. Sometimes
not
I'm like, I want to
Sweden.
go to Germany bad.
Sweden and Norway. I want to go to St. Petersburg. Russia. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the rest of Russia. I just want to go to St. Petersburg.
That'd be pretty
know.
cool.
I don't really have any desire to go to any more Middle East. I'll
I'd
go
like
back to Dubai.
I'd like to go to Brazil. I think that'd be fucking
Up there.
badass.
Brazil, Venezuela, Chile. And if I'm
Portugal.
going to Santiago, Chile, if I'm going to spend the money to go to Santiago, Chile, I'm going to fly to Easter Island.
So,
and
question:
spend a day in Easter Island, come back.
any desire to go to Antarctica?
Yes,
Me too, man.
I'd go.
I'd go to Antarctica.
But there's an ice wall that blocks Antarctica. And you
Yeah,
don't get to
like
see it.
White
Bypass
Walkers
it there.
come attack it.
I heard all this shit. I had to get into an argument in the house one day about all this.
About what? I'm sorry.
There's there's a wall around Antarctica, and you can't really get. No one's ever really seen all of Antarctica because it's the end of the world.
Yeah. Are you saying you have a friend or family that's a flat earther? Is that what we're saying tonight?
I don't know. It was like,
It's strange times in the world today.
well, I know two people that have spent a lot of time down there
Yeah.
and are like, well, I've been all over the continent and I've never seen that. So okay.
So mine's more of maybe regions, because another one that I would really like to do is, and I've always wanted to, and then I watched something on Netflix about like the Human's Playground, I think is what it's called. And this
The In
lady,
Flames album?
no,
No.
this is not a documentary about In Flames.
Oh, okay.
I'd watch it though. If
Yeah.
there was, but no, this
Sweden.
was just crazy things that we do. Like one was the cheese roll down the mountain.
Mhm.
That thing that they do was that Switzerland, maybe.
If you go to
Anyway.
Germany, you do the Switzerland and everything right in that area.
The desert. And there was this lady that they did an episode on about she wanted to run the hottest what do you call them, triathlons, I guess, or not triathlon, marathon.
Yeah.
And they do it like once a year, I think, and stuff. And someone died while they were filming. Like, that's how hardcore it is. But still, the scenery and stuff, I was like, man, you've never been to a desert, like a real desert, like that lasts, 100 miles, thousands of miles,
That was the weird thing. Dubai.
like the Sahara. I would
Yeah.
love to go check that out.
You get up in the top of that Burj Khalifa and you look out, and on one side of you, it's Persian Gulf.
And then the other
All the way to Iran. Then you look the other side, and it's just
sand.
sand as far as you can
Yeah.
see. And you're like, huh, interesting. I've never seen anything. I'm a mile in the air.
So they
and
give
there's a
tours of
fucking
those.
thing.
Like, you get to go out to the desert, right?
Shelby and I were trying to arrange one, and she was way gung ho into it. And I was like, I'll go. But they pick you up in a Range Rover and you go out, and then they take you to a camp where you kind of
Tuscan camp?
Well, it's kind of like there's rugs and tents and stuff out there, not Tuscan Raiders. But you go out there and they have other sand vehicles that you can go play around in and climb the dunes and
Yeah.
jump and do all this stuff and ride around. You can they got little like surfboards and snowboards that you can play with on the sand, and then they got they show you like a falcon show and some belly dancing, and you get to drink some food, or they make a bunch of
Sounds
food for you,
cool.
and you go back. And we were all down for it. We were gonna do it when we came back from Kenya to Dubai. We were gonna do it that night, but we couldn't find an outfitter that had room for us to do it, so we just went to the ski resort inside of a mall.
Yeah. So, question.
And the Atlantis, their giant Atlantis. Mm-hmm. Question.
I forgot my question.
So, question.
I forgot my question.
I'll go back to Africa.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something off the air. Got an offer for next year. That's pretty interesting. An offer was thrown on the table, and it has to do with Africa. JJTM does Africa.
Hey, man, I'd buy that show. Imagine the shit we'd get into down there. I don't like this.
Cannibalized.
I don't like this at all. Yeah. Man, the other
problem is, okay, so I don't think I've ever talked about this, but when I went to Africa, there was one night that I felt okay enough to drink and got really jacked up.
You got to just stay in your tent, huh?
No, we were still in Nairobi, and we had a driver that drove us everywhere, watched after us, took after us. But it was the night of the wedding, and Shelby and I got pretty
smashed.
We were hungover the next day for the reception, but because that's how they do their wedding. The wedding's one day, you have a little party afterwards with a bunch of champagne. It's like a mini reception. Then you have a huge reception afterwards. And we got pretty fucked up. We both did. Some things might have happened. We don't talk about it.
Wow. Okay.
But we were in a different... No, I'm just kidding. But we were both pretty jacked up. And
Mountain Dew.
Looking back at it, I was like, was that wise? Because we went to the mall.
No, it's not wise.
And
to
we
drink
picked up
in
some stuff.
Different country and get shit-faced.
That's the thing that bothers me. How many times have you been shit-faced in another country? Mexico?
A lot. Yeah.
A lot. And Mexico's not that great of a place. You can really get ran
you
over. You get in the back areas. Like Cozumel, you get in the back area of Cozumel and all sorts of shit can happen.
Yeah.
But if you're in the tourist area, you're good.
Oh, that's Cozumel.
But
did you say?
Ireland, I had beers and stuff, but I never got shit-faced. But that, looking back, I'm like, man, that one night in Nairobi could have been bad.
Yeah.
Especially like, you know what? I need to go for a walk.
And all of a sudden, Jason Bourne kills you.
And just something,
something eats you.
Something eats you.
Yeah.
You're just cruising down the street and a lion comes out of nowhere and it eats you.
And you know how we get free bodied when we're camping and stuff. We're like, I'm just going to take a piss here while I'm still talking to you by the fire. No!
And I was dumb. I didn't think anything of it. Walking through camp, they're like, there's lions in camps. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to walk back to my tent now alone.
Yeah.
Like it's no big deal.
Yeah, man.
But, I mean, I don't know.
I'll have to think about my top 10.
But is Australia on there?
Yeah. Australia's in my top 10.
Do you want to go take some selfies on a cliff?
No.
And go to Australia together?
I will not be doing that. I'll be hanging out with a bunch of Jerry Jonestown Massacre fans.
What if let's do our top 10 next week. Place we want to go. We can think. I know Cuba's still up there for me. I'd like to go to Cuba. See some old shit. Be cool. It may not be in the top 10 now, though. If I can make a top 10 anywhere.
You know what I'm in immediately on, though?
Alaska's amazing.
Is the space trips on For All Mankind that, I'm in.
Go to space?
Yes.
Well,
I would go to space immediately.
If we live in the reality of For All Mankind, everything's been worked out. So space travel is safe.
For everyone.
for everyone. It's only when you start exploring. How far are you in?
They just got to Mars.
Oh, so you're
Wait. No, they're on their way. The race is on. The private company, the Russians, and the Americans.
Did you
NASA.
freak out on the their little space radio station?
I don't think I've seen that yet. Oh yeah, no, I have. Yeah, that was cool.
I was
huh?
like, what?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toadies representing Fort Worth. That's what I was like, Fort Worth. Yeah.
On the way to Mars.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Like she's like, okay, and here's your space pirate radio station, and
yeah,
Possum Kingdom starts playing. You're like, what the hell?
That was pretty gnarly.
It's pretty awesome how they mix in the music of the time period
period.
they're representing for that show. Can you imagine if we were on Mars in the 90s?
Can you imagine we're on Mars? Like, I like how you time stamped it, but I'm like,
Period.
yeah.
Just making it to Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah. That show's awesome.
All right.
Show's fucking cool.
It's been
man.
great. It's been
Hold
2
on.
hours and 9 minutes.
I know it is. I have one more thing.
You have 30 seconds.
OnlyFans.
You starting one?
Well, this former cop, and you may know who she is because she's kind of a huge OnlyFans. She's one of the first 100 that got on. Charlie Rose. You ever heard that name? She's got a huge social media presence, but I didn't know her background. She was a cop. And she fired up. She's on Instagram, so you can go look up Charlie Rose on Instagram
right now.
So she...
What the hell?
Good God. She joined... she's British, and she joined the police when she was 18, and she quit 2 years later because of it being a male-dominated environment. And she hated working in it. She was just treated like shit.
Name again?
Charlie Rose. CharlieRose. She's good looking. You don't have to worry about that. She's.
I'm just seeing if.
But she was one of the first 100 creators, and that started with OnlyFans, and she's been on there. It started 6, 7, 8 years ago. In that time period, she's made $2.3 million in paid cash for her new Lamborghini. Doing that. She says right now, she makes about $210,000 a month on OnlyFans. And she's not, the thing she wants everybody to know is it's not porn content. She's just doing sexy, normal stuff, but not showing anything. She's not getting nude. She's not having herself penetrated by the entire neighborhood.
Is that on a video of yours?
Have you not been on OnlyFans and seen what these people are doing?
Neighborhoods? It's like, hey, after you take your kids trick or treating, come back by and fuck my wife.
These OnlyFans block parties are weird.
Goodness gracious!
After you take the kids to school, come over and fuck my wife.
I said trick or treating, but yeah.
Oh, trick or treating.
Yeah. After you drop the kid, I like yours better. After you drop the kids off at school,
just come on over here
and have your way with my wife.
That's a way to look at it. But anyway, it says, she's built basically an empire out there and a huge fan base, just being sexy but not being lewd is the way, she's British.
Oh.
But, yeah, she has spent only 5% of her earnings on luxury items, one of them being a $370,000 Lamborghini Huracan.
Good for her.
It's pretty awesome.
Sounds like she's being smart with her money, too.
I think we should start one. I think we're a little late to that party. I think now, in order to be on OnlyFans, you have to be penetrated by the entire neighborhood.
After you drop the kids off,
come over here and visit our podcast.
I'll let you have your way with Dustin.
I mean, if donations don't pick up for our value for value model, we're going to have the whole neighborhood come over and penetrate us for money.
I figured we would do an air guitar OnlyFans. Like we just play air guitar.
But it's our wiener.
Well, I guess we could, but
all right, where we at here?
It's over. It is
Not-
over. Beto has won the election for Texas governor for the rest of life.
Dude, you know what happened last time you did this shit?
What? We joked around about it. And next thing you know,
Hillary is won, and then we walk out front, and
I'm sure by the
Trump
time I
won.
get home, there's going to be a different president or something.
yeah. How's the House look? 168. The Senate is 45 to 44. According to this NBC site.
It's going to be an all-nighter,
WFA is
folks.
43 to 44. I guess the red wave happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll know for a while, right?
For
Isn't
our,
that how it usually goes?
for our friends out there that are depressed because of this red wave, there's certain phone numbers you can call, some prevention hotlines.
Now you outro with the same thing you intro with. How genius is that?
You're right.
It's like I went to school for radio.
It is, but
And you can
all
do a
joking
fade, you can do a
aside,
fade in.
all joking aside with that and the prevention hotlines, I mean, the shit changes every couple of years. Don't worry about it. Ride with it for a little bit. Take care of what you can touch. That's the way you need to look at it. Take care of what you can around you right now. If you don't agree with the way this went down, if you're down there at the chat room all depressed, eating McDonald's and giant hamburgers, trying
Or
to...
the boiled owl.
Or the boiled owl, just sobbing away.
It's okay.
It's
gonna be
okay. I understand. It's all good. No one likes any of these people. My hardcore radical right people that I work with don't like the people they had to vote for. So, and they don't like what they're doing. So just ride this out.
And don't listen to the media.
Don't just take care of what you can touch. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of what's in your backyard.
And honestly, I think I've been told by people that are close to me too, fucking get off the Twitter. I finally got off of it, and I haven't used it since I got back from Hawaii.
How you feel?
A lot better. It's like it just hit me one day. I was like, man, you're getting upset and being mean to people you don't even know. Like, it's not worth the energy. Just drop Twitter altogether. Fuck it.
I'm liking
All
where my
social
Twitter
media.
goes. I'm liking where my Twitter is right now because it's all Formula One.
Oh, I had that too.
Or it's all Formula One or Kinky Mom. That's all I need to see.
I had the Formula One too.
You didn't have Kinky Mom?
No, I didn't have that.
It's good. As you're scrolling through Formula One tracks, you
I
just
had
see some
other
weird,
crazy
family.
family. This is one weird family.
Hey, stepbrother, come over here and sit on my lap.
Yeah.
No,
You're being a really good girl. That was
uh,
creepy sounding.
if I could get off Facebook and it wouldn't affect show or the photography business or whatever, I would. I barely check in now.
Well, that's why we're getting hooked up with someone to run our Facebook. I don't know if you've heard yet.
Oh, we are?
Yes.
I got removed from a Facebook page right before we started the show, and it made me angry. It made me really angry.
What was that?
Uncle Toasty.
Oh.
And all the pictures are taken down, and all the videos are taken down. Everything's taken down. It could have been left there.
Mic off. And remember, spay neuter your pets.
Now you know
The rest of the story.
Whore! God, I faded that out perfect. That was pretty good. All right, chatty room. Chatty McChat chat room. How long of a cord do you think we'll need on Saturday for a microphone? If you're standing by this thing, are you going to be walking around the room? Huh?
I'm not wireless, so I can get a group, get some testimonials.
You're not wireless. You're not going to be wireless.
6 foot. Take an extra long one.
That's how much this white one is, 6 foot. We got a black 20-footer over there, too. 25 foot. Do I? No, I have the Hold on a second. Good night, stream. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. Good night. I have a